Congrats on marriage.
Congrats on marriage. Congrats on marriage. Congrats to you on marriage. Congrats to all of us on marriage. Thank you, Mohammed. Oh my goodness. I love this new streamer, Kaiju Waifu. Oh, hi, Kono. Oh my gosh. So many changes today. First day of the year and there's so many changes. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hi, Mumbo Jumbo. Hi. Hope you're having a great day. Today is wonderful. I can't even... You know what? It's first of the year. Happy Chinese New Year. Happy Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year, everybody. Chinese New Year. And first of the year, we're having craziness already. That's wild. Lunar New Year, I know, right? Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year! So exciting. So exciting. Year of the haunts. Horse. Year of the horse. Hi, everybody. Hello. Welcome. Hi. YouTube's messed up for you guys? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Are you guys... Hang on. Are you guys able to hear me on YouTube? Are you guys able to hear me on YouTube? Okay. They can hear me. What about Vegas? We have so much to talk about. We have so much to talk about today. Did the name of the channel change? What? The name of the channel changed? That's crazy. It's crazy. The name of the channel changed. That's wild. Oh, man. Who would believe? No, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. No, nothing's changed. Why would anything change? I'm autistic. I don't like change. Nothing changed, chat. I don't know what to tell you. I'm Vegas. What did I do? You married me, Vegas. I was inside you. Vegas, listen. Baby. I don't know how to tell you this, but I was inside you for a really long time, but also not long enough, only for a couple of days. And we got married. By, you know, a magician and Elvis impersonators and all things. Good, it's happening to everyone else. Thought my phone was acting up. Okay, as long as it's just YouTube app that's acting up. I need to fix where VTuber grippers redirects. Bulgarians! You're so right. I do need to fix where VTuberGrippers.com redirects because right now it takes you nowhere. Oh well. See, today we're gonna be finding all of the scuff together is what we're planning on doing. We're gonna be finding all of the scuff together. We're gonna be working it out together. You and me and you. Together. We'll sort all the scuff. Alright, baby? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, my little husbandos. Alright, ads are over. How about I say hi to you? I mean, you know, it feels weird because it's new. It's new. Things are so different and new. I'm your monster waifu now, but everything's still exactly the same as it was before. Yippee! That's how marriage works, chat! Oh, fuck, my neck's a little broken. I was playing around a little bit. My neck's a little... Wow, it's fucking broken! My outfit is broken, chat! My outfit is broken! Let's see if we can fix it. Nope, I've made it worse. Wow, look at me go. Look at me go. Look at me go! Wow, chat! Look, your wife has a broken neck!
Oh no, not the neck.
Oh no! She's broken! Oh, of course this is what you wanted to see. As soon as you, like, show up, you're like, oh yes, my wife's and her fucking broken-ass neck. Oh, Lord. Okay, how do we fix this? That's better. That's better. Now we're not broken anymore.
Congrats on the
Yay!
upgrade
Thank
in
you
your
so much
build.
for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it so much. It's still a little broken, but it's better. It's better. Glad to see Dragus Flavor. Thank you, Darkly. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hi. How are you? Hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hello. Kaiju Waifu, how did you do at the Gundam tournament? Can we get an annulment? No. Also, I did really badly. I did really, 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 really badly. I'm still gonna play with it and I'm gonna see if I can fix my neck. Because it's still like, There we go, that's better. That's better. That's better. Okay, I fixed my neck. I did bad. Really bad. Like, exceptionally bad. So if you guys didn't know, I went to Las Vegas over the weekend, right? There, see, my neck's not broken anymore. Yeah. I went to Las Vegas. What the freak is that name change? What the freak is that name change? New name, who dis? New name, who dis? I don't know, man. I don't know. What the freak? What the freak? What the freak? If you guys didn't know, I went to Las Vegas over the weekend. And I went to Bandai Card Fest.
Happy Lunar New Year, everyone. It's the
Happy
year of the
Lunar
horse.
New Year! Happy Lunar New Year! Also, Top Gunner, thank you so much for the subby. I appreciate it. And Chuba Dingy, thank you so much for the subby. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Is this the Gunpla review? We did that last week. We did it last week. There is a VOD on YouTube if you posted stuff for the Gunpla review and you want me to look at it. If you wanted to watch. Yeah, it happened last week, my guy. That was last week. Not this week. There's a VOD on YouTube if you're wanting to see if you posted stuff. Oh my god, that's right. We're married now, Maki. I know. Ooh. Oh, whoa. Ooh, we're married? Her and Blind made it official? No, that's fucking disgusting. Why would I marry my pet? Would you marry your dog? Gross. That's fucking nasty. Oh my god. I've never heard of something more disgusting. Holy shit. Wow. Well, he is a part of the chat, so fuck you too, I guess. Wow. I feel like you guys should be petting him instead. Poor guy. Poor guy. Hi, welcome in. Let me say hi to everybody who's checking in real quick, and then we're gonna talk about all of the new things, guys. All of the new things. All of the new things. Let's say hello to everybody. We'll start with YouTube because they're special and they're broken today, so they get a little extra attention. Hi, John. Hi, Ghost Warrior. Hi, Steven. Hi, Arun Kitsune. Hi, New Type. Hi, Dude. Hi, Zelrel. Hi, Lost Fire. Hello. Hi, Arbos. Welcome in, guys. Hello, hello. All right, everybody on Twitch, your turn to check in. Here after 3 months of Insta. Yo, Jose. Well, thank you so much for coming over from Instagram. I appreciate you. That's so sweet. That's so sweet of you. All right, everybody get your check-ins in and we're going to talk about Vegas, baby. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Yahoo. Yahoo. Oh, my music is low. That's why. I was like, why is it so quiet? Why is it? Where's the music? Where's the music? Busted Teapot. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Also, I'm going to say hi to anyone who followed that I maybe missed. We'll do that too. Hi, Kono. Congrats on being first. Hi, Kono. Hi Bjorn, hi Kagemaru, hi Strider, hi Roxas Red Hood, hello Slow Puddle, hi Bjorn, hi Kabosh, hi Fox, hi E-Train, hi Danta Brazilisk, hi Hallow Chills, hi Sky Slayer, hi Gloust, hi Ginger, hi Fast Rock, hi Fearlope, hi Bash Baby, hi Great Jedi, hi Brobo, hi Mr. Woozer, hi O-Red, hi Blind, hi Bacon. My friend recommended you to me. This is my first stream ever or here? because those are two very different things to you. To everybody. But welcome. Congratulations on this being your first stream here. Welcome in. I hope you like it. Hi, Batty Lotus. Hi, Mecha Shark. Hi, Tom. Hi, Paul. Hi, Last Hope. Chupa Thingy, thank you so much for the Prime subby. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Ryoka. Zelrel Ryoka, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, P. Davis, for the follow. I appreciate it. Top Gunner, thank you so much for the 11 months. 11 months. Grats on the upgrade and the jib. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Hi, Rocket Billy, Dragus Flavier, and Darkly, thank you so much for the follows. Hi, Chupa Thingy, hi, Lucky, hi, Zillow Omega, hi, Delectro, hi, Zephyr, hi, Joe Too Silly, hi, Lionheart, hi, Bence, hi, Lost Inferno, hi, Endless Desert, hi, Mr. Woozer, hi, Tough Gunner, hi, Razgriz, hi, Draco, hi, Shadow Fluffy, hi, Twisted Metal, hi, Skull Tap, hi, Bulgari's, hi, Scarlet, hi, Chris, hi, Floor Dreams, hi Clem, hi, they're still popping up, hang on. Hi Chris, hi Alexander, hi Vegas Bear, hi Yama, hi Draconian Man, hi Stoop, Busted Teapot, thank you for the follow, hi OMPO? Hi Ginger, hi Longbeard, hi Asian Garfield, hi Kaiba, hi Nike, B. Davis, thank you for the follow, hi Wolfang, hi Droid Dude, hi Paleo. Okay, I think we got everybody. I think that's it. Swampfire Prime, hello. Hi Patron Simp, hello. Hi Glorified Ash, hi Koo. Hi Chris Christ. YouTube is breaking up with me. Yeah, I hear that. Yo, thank you for the biddies. I think everyone's hyped for my new name. One's in chat if you guys like the new name. One's in chat if you guys like the new name. King Meownitis! Thank you so much for the tier 3 subby! Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. You guys really like it, huh? You guys really like it. One wife or Kanajo is a good kaiju. A good kaiju is a good kaiju. Oh, I appreciate it. What size is a kaiju ring? Big. Obviously, you guys wouldn't want me to have a small rock on my finger, now would you? You would want me to have a really, really big rock that's so big and so shiny that it shows everyone can see it, right? Everyone can see it. What inspired the name change? So, actually, it's really funny. It's really funny. One, but sad that you don't want to be our Kanyojo. It's okay, I'm your waifu now. That means I'm an upgrade, right? That means I'm an upgrade. I will say. So, what inspired the name change? I actually always wanted to be Kaiju waifu. Always. I really, really, really wanted to be Kaiju waifu. But we had a small problem. And the small problem was that the handle Kaiju Waifu was being monopolized by a furry porn inflation fetish artist. And they had a lot more followers than I did at the time. As one does. Kaiju Divorcee! Thank you for the follow, I guess. Wow, I'm not ready to get divorced. Okay? Since I'm Kaiju waifu now, that means I'm into monster lizard women. Just like that gypsy woman said. It's true. Well, that's a hell of a place the original name was from. Yeah! Well, keep in mind the underscore when looking up Maki. Yes, very, very, very important. Very, 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 very important to remember, okay? My name has an underscore. If you find a Kaiju waifu without the underscore, that's not me. I am not that kaiju. That is a different kaiju. Kaiju waifu, no underscore is not me. Kaiju underscore waifu is me. That is me from now. Very different, chat. Very different. Very much so different. Two very different people. Thank you guys again for the hype train. I really appreciate you all. Rand, Fox, Ellendar, Casey Vaughn. Hello. Hi, Longbeard. Forehead kisses. Mwah. Big kisses. Wait, this depends on the platform. Some strange ass artists are on Hentai. Yeah. So, but one of the things is I've been keeping tabs on what Kaiju waifu. Unfortunately, I've been I don't want to like out here and say, "Hi, I've been keeping tabs on furry inflation fetish porn artists and their online activities over the years." I've been keeping track of their username and nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. Just the username. Skulky, it's a Walter thing. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome in. For research purposes. And it turns out they decided to leave Twitter. Is my god all inspired by Godzilla? Yeah, he's my daddy. And how you can take that term however you want, Chris. He's he's either my father or he's my daddy. Like one of those two. You know. It depends. How badly ovulating am I? Anyway, chat. Godzilla's our father-in-law. No, we're doomed. Mothra is my mom. Mothra is my wife. Mothra is wife. Absolutely wife. Hi, Sailor Pigs. Thank you for the follow. Thank you guys again so much for the hype train. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you guys so much.
She may say Godzilla is her daddy, but her smile is from Marin Kitagawa. I'd
It
know that
is!
smile anywhere.
It is. It's okay. This smile is gonna disappear forever. Soon. Next month, maybe? We're doing our model debut, which I'm excited for. Yes. Anyway, chat. Okay. So, back to the username. I've been keeping tabs on Kaiju Waifu for a really long time. I've been keeping tabs. And one of the big issues is that, like, the original owner of Kaiju Waifu is obviously very active with their online activities that they enjoy. As one might say, they're very active with their particular online activities, which is good for them. But as it turns out, they have decided to abandon a couple of websites and stop creating content there. So they stopped creating content on
She says
YouTube.
keeping tabs on Kaiju Waifu. So in other words, she has been a stalker?
I'm not a stalker. Besides the point, I would like to say, even if I were to stalk you, I have a 0 skill point in stealth. I have no skill points in stealth. There is no possible way that I'm able to stalk you without you noticing. I'm simply watching from afar. That's all. You're well aware that I am watching. I cannot pass a stealth check to save my life. I am 110 meters tall. I'm very big. There is no possible way that I'm gonna be able to pass that stealth check, alright? So what does this make our Kaiju ex-girlfriend since you're now waifu? It's okay, I'm now your waifu. Which means, would you call your waifu your ex-girlfriend? I guess, from a complete technical standpoint. From a completely technical standpoint, like, yeah, I guess I'm your ex-girlfriend. But, so, because the person who had Kaiju Waifu as the handle abandoned all their profiles, it looked like at the end of last year, I decided that it was time. Especially since we have the new model debut coming. Me when I see Maki at KBBQ during TwitchCon. No, it's true. YouTube Premium sub. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I know, right, Spectre? I know. Me when I literally spotted Spectre at Korean barbecue from across the room, and I was like, I know that Kaiju. I can smell him from here. He smells like someone I should fight. You know those fighting pheromones where you see someone and you're like, I should fight you immediately. Love the new name. Can't wait for the new model debut. Vori, thank you. I'm so excited for new model debut. It's gonna be so good. Dude, we had KBBQ on our way home from Vegas and oh my god, solved all my problems. No, it's so true. Korean barbecue solves a lot of problems.
Let them fight.
Let them fight. It's true. Since I'm getting a new model, will the redeems be changed? Yeah. We're gonna have new ones. There's gonna be old redeems that just won't work anymore because obviously new model means that there's gonna be new stuff that just doesn't work anymore. But the other big thing is that some of them will stay and there's gonna be new stuff that we didn't have before that's gonna be coming. We'll still have normal things, like you can put sunglasses on me, you can change my hair, you can pet me, you could pet me, you could pet me, anyway, chat, you know, thank you, oh my god, oh my goodness, All right. That's enough of that. Where's the feed you button? You can send me money if you would like to feed me, and then I will order DoorDash. That is, why is there a fart redeem? Sometimes chat's got a toot. I don't know, man. Sometimes chat likes to toot. Speaking of tooting,
Two satellite dishes met on a roof, fell in love and got married. The ceremony wasn't much, but the reception was incredible.
That's funny. I love that. That's funny. Speaking of tooting, all caps, assemble. Come on, little guys. Come on, all caps, assemble. In chat right now. Capybara! Racer wins! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, you guys ready? Look at you assembling. Look at you assembling. Are you ready? Why are you trying to scare me? Anyway. Anyway. Am I delicious? You're good. You're tasty. You're pretty tasty, I will have to say. You're pretty tasty. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, everybody scatter. Everybody scatter. You guys can run away. Laying down with my cat watching stream. Oh, thank you, Twilight. I appreciate it. Nice cock. Thanks. I wish I had one. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. This is off topic. I don't know. You guys ever watch weird shit on YouTube in the middle of the night where you're like, I don't know if this is like satire or if this is real, but I was watching a YouTube video in the middle of, speaking of nice cock, I was watching a YouTube video in the middle of the night last night about this dude who had like a 16-inch wiener. And that it just like, it kept growing and that he was trying to apply for Guinness Book of World Records to have like a specific thing saying that like he was the man with the world's biggest wiener, but Guinness Book of World Records was like, no, we're not gonna certify you as like the person with the largest wing. And like, there was like filming of this man, that sounds fake, I know, right? There was like filming of this man, he lives in India, of him like walking around and like, it's straight up like he has a limp. He has a limp because it's so big that like, it like literally like hits him across the fucking knee as he's walking around. And like, he was like limping because it was just like the weight was too much. And I was like, this seems fake, but I'm too tired to Google this. So if anyone wants to Google man with the 16-inch wiener hoax, that would be cool. I would appreciate that. Hi, Chromecast. Craft, hello. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's some bullcrap. Man had a hope and a dream but couldn't score. I know, right? I know. I'm not ruining my Google search history for you. Aw, damn. 2-foot dick is the longest recorded in history. Like we have Napoleon's 10-inch penis in a museum. Napoleon had a 10-inch penis, but I thought he was short. I thought he was a little guy. I thought he would have had a little thing, you know? Yeah, I've seen the thing that you're on about. Yeah, see, I'm not wrong. There's like some dude who's got like a.
That is
didn't he
not
get
a
disqualified
wiener,
because
it
he
is a
purposely
weapon.
sweat shit? That's a weapon. Yeah, it was a baseball bat inside his pants. Not that anyone's complaining, but like, Maki, everyone is a little too. Okay, that's. Don't make me blush. I mean, yo, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Maki, just because we're married doesn't mean you get to use us to check other dicks. Well, who else am I gonna ask to check other penises? I'm not allowed to look anymore now that we're married, right? Like that's how this works. Are we swingers? Is that... Do I need to go get like a plethora of pineapple merch and hang it upside down on my front door? Like, is that what we're doing? Thank you for the head pats. Hi, Merwin! Who are you, stranger? I don't know. Who is this? Who am I? Who is this kaiju? I don't know who this kaiju is. I remember the double dick dude hoax on Reddit back in the day. Guy who tried claiming he had 2 dicks but turned out to be a liar. Aw, that sucks. I thought he had 2 penises and I was really excited. Gonna head to bed. Aw, thank you, Rune. I appreciate it. Thank you. Anyway, chat. Anyway, sorry. My ADHD let me get distracted. I'm really sorry. That's my bad. That's my bad. What are we doing? I joined to listen to Kaiju Waifu Maki yap about our Vegas journey. That's right, chat! And we are here to talk about Las Vegas and the wonderful time that we had there. We got married in Vegas, chat! Isn't that amazing? We got married! All of us, collectively, at the same time. Elvis Presley was there. I'm pretty sure he was real. Elvis Presley was there. Oh my god, my own wife, your own wife! Did I buy deodorant for everyone there? Surprisingly, I didn't find a need for deodorant at the event. Also, while we yap and talk about things, how about we do this? What if, while we have our very fun stream, while we yap and we talk about all of the cool stuff that happened in Vegas, I also open an entire box of Gundam TCG. Wow, wouldn't that be exciting? What if? What if? How about while we talk about it, we open some cards. Cute nails. I lost one. The rest of them are very cute. I got little heart shapes on them for Valentine's Day. Am I gonna play it? I do play it. I own thousands of dollars worth of cards. So, let's talk about Vegas. As you guys know, I just went to Las Vegas over the weekend to go play Gundam TCG Regional Championships. Oh, chat, let me tell you. I did so fucking bad. Chat. Can I tell you how badly I did at Gundam TCG Regionals? I did terribly. Oh my lord. An ass beating of epic proportion. Dude, it was insane. Okay, so I'll give you guys a story. So, I live close enough to Las Vegas. I don't live in Las Vegas, but I live like close enough to Las Vegas that it's more reasonable to drive to Vegas than it is to fly to Vegas. And like most of my friends who live in the same city as me, they all gathered up and they also drove to Las Vegas, but they all carpooled. I guess I kind of did. I drove with Blind. I guess that counts as carpooling. What is it, like a 4-hour drive? Yeah, something like that. It depends on how fast. Don't ask me how fast I was going, chat. It depends on how fast you're going. For how long it takes to get to Las Vegas from where I live. But somewhere around that thing. I drove. New streamer, who dis? I have no idea, man. That's so wild. Ooh, we got an LR off the bat. Ooh, yo, sick. All right, here we go. So I went full speed demon. Here's the problem, chat. I attempted to go full speed demon, okay? I drove pretty late, because I had to work on Thursday, right? I had to work on Thursday, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna work Thursday, and then as soon as work is done at around like 5, 6 o'clock, I'm gonna get in my car and I'm gonna drive straight to Las Vegas, and then I'll be able to check into the hotel, you know, like leaving at 6, like if I get there in like 4-ish hours, you know, I'll be there at like 10 p.m. That's fine. That's a perfectly normal amount of time to drive, to leave, to get to Las Vegas, get there around 10 p.m., check in, have food, whatever, right? Like, that's normal. That's probably fine. So, I leave. I get in the car. I start driving. Everything's going good. Fine, just remember you are more beautiful than they are. You won golden life. Oh, thanks, Twisted. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, hang on. First rares. Zadis, second. Yo, altered off the bat? Fuck off. Are you shitting my dick right now? Dude, Sugai's Gelgoog altar? That goes hard. That goes hard. Look how pretty this card is too. Oh my gosh. Beautiful card. First altar. First altar. Nice pull. Nice pull. Nice pull. We have an ad break happening. But I will continue telling the story. You guys can listen. Should we wait? I redid how the ads work, and I have them doing shorter ads more frequently. Is what I'm trying out. So I hope that it's fine. I'm giving everyone like, I think it's like a minute 30 ads every like 30 minutes. The hotel story. If you're in the Discord server, you've heard about the hotel story, all right? If you're in the Discord server, you already know about the hotel story. If you're not in the Discord server, what are you doing? Discord server is a really cool place. You should come hang out with us. It's very chill. Ads. Yo! What the fuck is this luck today? Are you shitting my dick? Are you shitting my dick right now? What the hell is this luck? Okay, alright. Well, I guess he sent me a lucky pack today or something. That's wild. You get all the tea in the Discord? You do. Oh, I forgot to update it on there. Thank you, New Type. Thank you. New Type, add that into the Maki Notes channel, please. In Discord, in the mod channel. I would appreciate that. Look at that. Is Blind in here? Somebody at him so that he can look at this pull that I got. Someone needs to at him and be like, Blind, come look at what my... Oh, he's right here. Look, I got Epion. I already got an altar and Epion. Cool shit. You saw? Okay, cool. Add what? That I need to update the Discord link for YouTube on my Stream Deck button. If you can add that now. Oh, Barbatos third form. Nice. These are all commons. I have all of these cards. So none of these are like crazy to me. You say go, nice. All range attack, nice. Not bad. We got some rares. Welcome back from Agile. Okay, so first things first. I think that was a resource you need, so Coolio. Nice. Also, hi engineer, how are you? Hello, welcome in. So I leave for Las Vegas. Welcome back from ads, everybody. People who are not subbed to me, I changed the ad schedule to do more frequent ads, shorter. You'll have to tell me how you like it. If you would rather have like one long ad break once an hour, if you prefer it that way, that's cool. If you like this shorter, more frequently stuff, let me know. Let me know. Hi, Shadow Synthclaw, how are you? Hi, Gersh, hello, welcome in. Hi, Anime-chan. Shadow Synthclaw! Thank you so much for the 6 months! Thank you. appreciate it. Oh, we got another poll. Jeez. All right. All right. They're just giving it all to us. All right. So, I leave for Vegas at like 6 p.m. Oh me, oh my, today I step by normally from the purple and shy here, so hi. Hello, welcome in. Hello. So, leave for Vegas at 10 p.m. I make it about an hour away from the house. Hi, sleepy time. Hi, burning. You know what happens? Stand still fucking traffic. Because the roads are absolutely shut down. Because they are doing construction where all of the roads is locked down to a single lane, and they are doing it where only one lane gets to go at a time. And so you have to park and wait for the other side of the highway to go through and clear before you're allowed to go. And I went through 4 of them. So, collectively, I spent 3 hours parked on the side of a highway waiting to go anywhere. 3 hours! My normally 4-hour fucking drive to Las Vegas took 7.5 hours, chat. Awakened power, first rare, awakened power. 4 Altart? Dude, all the Altarts are at the top. What the fuck is this box? This is crazy. There's been an Altart in every pack so far. The box is done now. Yeah, I guess so. Wow, okay. I grabbed Sugai's Gelgoog and 4 the Altarts out of this box immediately. Well, I guess that's cool. It's fine. The box is done already. Unless it has more inside, it won't. Those are all of the Altarts, and I pulled them out of the first. I guess knowing your luck, you could still put the C++ or the LR++. We'll find out. XLO Reacts, thank you so much. Vegas traffic is a complete nightmare. I always just walk in the strip. Yeah, so traffic was fucking terrible. Absolutely garbage. Can we get ones in chat if you've been to Las Vegas before? Hi Zenhauer, how are you? Can we get ones in chat if you've been to Las Vegas before? Okay. 1, it's been years. Yeah. So, as you guys know, in Las Vegas, does Fallout Vegas count? Nah. How much was that G-Quax LR++? I spent $210 on that. So, as you know, in Las Vegas, there are a lot of different hotels available in Las Vegas. It's jammed fucking packed with hotels everywhere. There are some hotels that are notoriously terrible to stay in, like the Rio and Circus. Those are notoriously, if you are staying in those 2 hotels, you are piss poor. You're spending like $35 a night, and it's literally a shithole. Like you are paying, like you might as well be sleeping in a box outside. That's literally the only thing separating you from the outdoors in those hotels. There are like, so those are shit tier hotels. Then you get a step up to like the low grade kind of shitty hotels, but not terrible, right? I will stay at Circus someday. I'm legally obligated. Please don't stay there. Just go ride the roller coasters and leave. You're risking like some sort of infectious disease if you sleep there. Then there's a step up, right? There are the hotels that are step up. Those are going to be things like the Golden Nugget and the Luxor and MGM and things like that, where they're not like quite nice hotels. Like they're not nice. They're okay. But like, you know, they're not bad hotels. They're not bad. And I am broke, that's true. because I wanted to save money, because I knew that I was going to be spending a lot of money at the event that I was going to itself, where like I knew I was going to be buying a lot of cards. I knew that I was going to be buying like a lot of just stuff in general, right? Paying for tickets to events, going out to dinners, all of those sort of things. I didn't really want to spend a lot of money on a hotel. So I stayed at Circus Circus, this time not going back ever again. Yeah, dude, that's fucking insane. I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you stayed at Circus Circus in the first place. That's fucking wild. Evian, yeah, we pulled an Evian. So, I stayed at the Golden Nugget, which is, it's not a nice hotel, but it's not like a bad, like it doesn't have a reputation for being like a bad hotel. It has a reputation of just being kind of like dated and maybe like a little bit dirty and like just not the nicest, but not bad. I get there, right? I get to the hotel. 1:30 in the morning, because it took 7.5 hours to get there, right? 7.5 hour fucking drive to get there, okay? What is this freaking name change? Hi, Endless Dessert, do you like it? Ooh, you got a Talkies this time. Do you like it? New name, I'm your waifu now. Congratulations. Hi, Mr. Longlegs. So, immediately pass out. Don't even, I've had bed bugs once in my life. I bought a futon used once, and I've had bed bugs once, and it was fucking terrible. Never again. Do not recommend it to anybody. Bed bugs are a horrible thing to have to deal with. I hate it. So every time I go to a hotel, the first thing that I do is I check the room for bed bugs. Always, every time. No matter what hotel I'm staying at, I go in, I pull off the sheets on the bed, I check the sides of the bed, I check the corners of the room, I look for bed bugs, and I check. So, I get to the room, 1:30 in the morning. I pull off all the sheets off the beds, and I look around the corners, I don't see any bugs, and I'm like, thank fucking God, and I pass out immediately. PTSD. It is PTSD. I'm actually allergic to bed bugs. So, normally when people get bit by bed bugs, like, it doesn't really hurt. I get, like, these massive welts all over my body, and, like, they're horrible. Like, they're genuinely fucking horrible. Pass out immediately, right? Now, the event the next day meant that I had to be up at 7 o'clock in the morning in order to get ready to go. I got into the hotel at 1:30 in the fucking morning. So I only had like 5 hours to sleep. Hi, True Cloud Force. Kaiju waifu is finally my waifu. Aw, Vashblee, thank you. Thank you. TLDR, she's wanted this name for a while, and the person that had it is no longer on Twitch. Yes, that is true. Black Knight of Avalon, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, they quit streaming. They still apparently like are sub to people and pay money, so I couldn't steal their username, but I could steal this adjacent one, and I won't get confused because they don't stream anymore. So I get up, right? I go to take a shower. I get to the bathroom. The first thing I notice at the hotel in the bathroom is that there is just like this overwhelming smell of sewage, like seeping out of the bathroom. And it's fucking gross, chat. Like it's really nasty. Like it just smells like someone took a fat dookie like in the bathroom, but like at all times. Like a fat, super gnarly dookie, but like it's emanating. As soon as you open the door, it's just like dookie emanation like throughout the rest of the room. And I'm like, oh, that's not very nice. I don't like that very much. I go to hop in the shower. I'll have to pull up a picture for you, chat. I'll have to pull up a picture for you because you deserve that. You deserve that. I posted a picture in the Discord server. Let's see. Let me see. Where can I find a picture? I think I literally said bathroom in the Discord. Let's see. I don't know. Anyway, instead of that, I think it's gonna take a while to find that. So I go to take a shower. The tub is rusting out. The bathtub literally is rusting. Like around, not just like around like the spout or whatever. I mean the tub itself is covered in rust. And I'm sitting there, mind you, chat, remember how when I went to TwitchCon earlier this year, I got whooping cough? That's because I don't have an up-to-date Tdap, which is tetanus, whooping cough, and whatever. So I'm sitting there looking at this tub and I'm like, I'm not up to date on my tetanus shot. Ain't no way I'm getting in this bathtub. Ain't no way. Red Grapes, hi. Adel Nazer, thank you so much for welcome in. The fuck, bro. I know, right? So I'm looking at it. Here's our rares. Decisive last resort. You say go. Awesome. So I look at it. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Was I at Vegas Bandai Toy Fair? I was at their Card Fest, yeah. Trying not to speed run those 3. Yeah, exactly. Those are some slick nails. Thank you. They have little hearts on them for Valentine's Day. Aren't they cute? And this was better than Circus Circus and such? I don't know. Honestly, it might have been the same as Circus Circus. So I went back to sit down in the bed to just like think about my life for a second. The biggest thing is that Vegas was really expensive to book because it's Valentine's weekend. And obviously, Vegas hotels are like, haha, people pre-booking for Valentine's weekend, they're willing to spend money. They're going for Valentine's Day. So the hotel itself was like $250 fucking dollars a night. Like, this isn't a cheap hotel. I was paying $250 a night for the rusted out shithole. Like, it's fucking expensive, chat. Fucking expensive. So in addition to rest, there is questionable other things. Yeah, exactly. So I'm sitting down. It's literally like 7 o'clock in the morning, the day before Valentine's Day, and I'm like, fuck, what do I do? And like, the only options that I can really think of is like, A, I can tell them about the issues and see if they'll upgrade me. Or B, I can see $250 a night for a horrible room. The fuck? I know, right? I know. So I start looking around the internet because I'm like, what do I do? Can I find another hotel? $50 for that? $250. $250. Not 50, 250. So I start looking on the internet because I'm like, what are the other options? What else is available, right? I find a last-minute deal for a 5-star hotel for $250 a night. And I immediately whipped out my credit card and was like, let me buy. Immediately was like, excuse me, I'm out. Some guy just got dumped. No shit, dude, no shit. So I immediately whipped out my credit card and was like, done. Checked out of the hotel, got a refund for all the nights that I didn't stay, drove over to the packed everything up in the car and was like, I'm going to the 5-star hotel for the weekend. I guess I'm rocking out with the 5-star out. Some lady left the dude at dinner, so he canceled the room. Crazy. You love the new name, Zenny. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Ooh, first LR. Here's our Epion. Nice. So yeah, my opinion was, you know, the 5-star hotel was the same fucking cost as the shithole. So I was like, all right, bet, I'm out. Luckily, because I didn't book through a third party, I was able to get a full refund for the hotel, which was very nice. I would have been very frustrated because they did offer me an, kind of. I went down to complain about the room, and then they immediately were like, oh, okay, let's see if we can upgrade you to like an executive suite or something, right? Because obviously they don't want me to leave a bad review on the hotel. So I got lucky, like I went down at 7 o'clock in the morning, no one else is in line, I'm talking to the manager, and she's like, let me try to upgrade you. And so she's like trying to get me into like an executive suite room or something really fancy. But it's fucking Valentine's Day. They were sold out. And she was like, I could put you in a room that's been recently renovated. And I was like, I think I'm okay. I'd rather go to the 5-star and just like, got my refund. So I was like, nah. But chat, here's where the issue starts. So because my room was fucking rusted out, I was the stinky one at the Card Fest. I went to Bandai Card Fest day 1 to play in the regional last chance qualifiers, not having showered, not having washed my hair, wearing the same clothes I was wearing the night previously. After a 7-hour car ride after work, yes, after a 7-hour car ride after work, no shower, no clean clothes, no Febreze. I had deodorant, thankfully, so deodorant was fine. I rock up with my cock out to Bandai Card Fest in order to participate in the tournament. Tournament day 1, it was okay. Honestly. Ooh, another LR. AG normal. Not bad. Not bad. We take those. Get to the tournament, get everything signed up. I honestly almost got there late because of all of the issues with the hotel where I was like trying to get checked out and that sort of stuff. Rock up all smelly and lose every match. Dude, I lost every fucking match I played. It was so bad. It was so bad. So I didn't go in expecting that I was going to rank very highly in the first place. Mostly because, as you guys know, I've been working like a ridiculous amount of overtime the last like couple of months. The last like 2.5 months, I have been working like the world's most insane amount of overtime. I'm friggin' exhausted. My links on YouTube all need to be updated. Thank you, Laser Turtle. I will fix those. I will fix those. I thought I updated them. I will double check and make sure they're all fixed. You thought I won 2. I won 2 matches. I don't feel like it really counts as winning 2. The first match that I won, it was very clearly a girl who was there with her boyfriend. Because she was playing her cards, right? So we're sitting down, we're having a card game match, right? Okay, so we're sitting there. She's looking at her hand and stuff. And she's literally like right like this, reading what the card does, and then turning it to me and being like, hey, is this how this works? And I'm like, oh fuck, she's never played the game before. I was like, I'll take that win, I guess, but like, man, oh man, a win is a win, a win is a win, I guess. I was sitting there, I was like having to explain to her how all these cards work. How'd she get in? It's last chance qualifiers, so you didn't have to have any placements to get in, you just had to pay money for it. And it's not cheap. It's fucking expensive, right? Like, it's not cheap to play. But like, clearly her boyfriend wanted her to go, so she just like signed up. Hi, Nyarzi, how are you? So I beat her. I beat one other dude, but like, I got absolutely trucked. And so it was just kind of like, oh fuck, you know, what do you do? What do you do, chat? Like, I got trucked at this event. How did Blind do? He did okay. He did okay. He didn't do too bad. He got top 125, which is like top 25%. He went in somewhere in there. You got colony laser? Dude, I did. I should have dropped out, honestly. As soon as I started racking up all of those losses, I should have dropped out and just went and played friendlies. Like, it was that bad. Like, Proto-Merc! Hello! Thank you so much for the raid, Raiders! Hi! Welcome. My name is Maki, also known as Kaiju Waifu! Welcome into the stream! I just wanted to pause on that one. If I had to remember, it feels new, huh? It feels new. I'm your waifu. Desu, as of today. As of today, I am in fact your waifu, chat. Maki just wants to stomp someone for once. I do want to stomp somebody for once. Playing a fairly off-meta deck, the losses were totally fine. Very happy with how my pet deck ran. Yeah, okay, AGE device. Red Gundam, nothing crazy. A couple of normal rares. So, honestly, I was, oh, sorry, I'm moving you, chat. Sorry, I'm moving you. I want to zoom you out a little bit more. It was rough. It was rough. I didn't have a good go at the tournament. I should have dropped out and done something else, played some friendlies, played a little bit casually. Like, it would have been a lot more fun, but you know, it was what it was, and I did it. I say that, I think I cried in the car on the way back to the hotel. Sorry for giving you motion sickness. I'm sorry. I'll stop moving you. I won't move you again. I just wanted to make sure I got you in a good spot. I think I cried in the car on the way back to the hotel. I was so upset. I was so mad. I was really upset. I wound up crying in the car. I absolutely did. Yeah, I cried in the car on the way back, chat. It sounds stressful, to be honest. I think it was just like, it was an accumulation of like, did I also fart in the car? Of course I farted in the car. Like, do you guys not fart in your car? I spent like 10 hours straight at a card game tournament, not farting because I'm in public. Of course I got back to the car and I farted.
It's true the Barbie Lupus meta change screw your deck?
It's true. It's true. I haven't played since the new meta change with the new Barbatos cards that have come out. And so the meta change caused it so that my deck didn't really work anymore. That it really didn't do well, and I just didn't have an opportunity to change it. Oh. Yo, new Gundam cards. Yeah, we're opening packs. Nothing crazy. Argama, Dramatic Turnabout. Those are our rares. So, thankfully, we had some friends there that were very nice, and he actually brought a whole bunch of extra cards. So when I got there for day 2, which I got there really late, because I really wanted to sleep in. Oh, dude, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Thank you. T-Dog! Yeah, there it goes.
Almost 3 years of subbing, and 2 weeks ago I got a notification saying that I've been following for 3 years. It's been so long, and I still remember what caused me to follow you in the first place. A TikTok about you agreeing with the cat from Stray, and it's better to wear no clothes.
Yeah, I mean, I would prefer not wearing clothes. I don't like wearing clothes. Honestly, if we could all just be naked all the time, like, life would be so much better. T-Dog, thank you so much for the 35 months. Holy shit. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. This bro's been here through 3 name changes. Holy shit. This is we're now on the 3rd name since this dude's been around. That's crazy. That's literally insane. Thank you so much, T-Dog. I appreciate you, dude. Clothes overrated as fuck. Clothes overrated as fuck. Yeah, exactly. Clothes overrated as fuck. You changed your name? I changed my name, Aferi. We changed the name. We got a new name. But yes, so I get to the event a little bit later for day 2. Mind you, I'm starting day 2 a little bit sad. One of the biggest things that I think was the biggest disappointment of Bandai Card Fest is there wasn't enough product. Full stop. There was not enough product. Do you want to snipe Kaiju Waifu if it becomes available, or stay Kaiju_Waifu? Kaiju Waifu altogether probably won't become available. Apparently they're still, they weren't able to tell me like the exact reasons, but I do think that they're subbed to people. And as long as they're spending money on Twitch, Twitch won't give me the username. Yeah. So I'm okay with the underscore. Honestly, I feel like the underscore is more readable too. I like it with the underscore. It's pretty readable. But yeah, so there wasn't enough product available. I don't know what happened at the original Bandai Card Fest. My friend Sylvie went to Bandai Card Fest in Dallas, and she had a lot of really terrible things to say about it. Apparently, day 1 of the event, all of the product was bought out by scalpers within the first, 15 minutes of the event, and no one else was able to get anything. So, Bandai did a very funny thing. You changed your username. I changed my username, yeah. Bandai did a thing where the only way that you could get Gundam product was if you bought it off of P Bandai first. And I wasn't able to get into the P Bandai pre-order. Ooh, MK2. Nice. Okay, we got Hamankarn and MK2 for our 2 rares. I wasn't able to get into the pre-order, so I didn't get any Gundam stuff. If I'm your waifu now, does that mean I missed the wedding? No, well, you weren't conscious for it because we were in Las Vegas, but a magician and 2 Elvis impersonators signed off on the marriage certificate. So, I don't know what to tell you. We're just married now. You're just gonna have to deal with it. They didn't have a limit. They did. There just wasn't enough product, right? Annabelle242, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. Then, day 2 happened. What else was there? Oh, but it was still a little bit better of a day. I got there kind of late. One of my friends, he was willing to lend me some cards so that I could build a little bit better of a deck, which was awesome. I really appreciate. Fuck off! Fuck off right now. Fuck off. Are you shitting my dick right now? Are you shitting my dick right now? Are you shitting my fucking dick right now? Are you serious? Holy fuck, I don't have card sleeves. Can I get a card sleeve, please? Can the IRL mod, please, for the love of God, bring me a fucking sleeve? Oh my lord, look at that. Look at that, chat. Oh, it's so nice. Maki Luck continues. Yeah, no shit, chat. No shit. That is insane. That is a beautiful goddamn card. Holy smokes. By the way, chat, Zephyr Arcade sent me this box. Well, a chat member paid for it, but Zephyr Arcade sent me this box. If you would like to buy any Gundam products or Warhammer products, zephyrarcade.com, you can use code Kaiju for 10% off.
There you go, you can put it next to the G.
Thank you. I was actually just about to tell you guys. So, got there for the second day of the event, right? A little story for you, Maki. I remember my first martial arts tournament. I was so nervous I was a wreck. I was shaking, had an anxiety attack in the bathroom before my first match, and then lost my first bracket by pin, so I get it. It's okay. It happens, dude. It happens. Oh, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. So I get to the event pretty late.
Okay, now just pull one of these.
Yeah.
Or just another one of these.
I know.
I don't care which one. Just
I know.
One.
So I get to the event pretty late. Right? And I'm hanging out with my friends at, the food table. And, we're walking around, we're, looking at just talking to random people that are around there that are also doing Gundam TCG stuff. And this guy comes up to me, and we're, the thing that you do at card shows is you ask people if they have anything for sale or trade. So I ask him, I'm like, hey, what do you have available for sale or trade? What do you have? Because we're looking for, specific, Bandai pre-order only stuff that they had at the event, and we're trying to see if maybe we can get a good deal on it before we leave the event. And dude's like, nah, I don't have much available for sale or whatever, but I have this. And if you guys don't know, this is one of my favorite mechs of all time, and this is like the ultimate crazy, super holographic, crazy rarity. And he looks at me and he's like, yeah, like, I'm a collector, but I don't really do Gundam stuff, so like, if you could buy it off me and I would only charge you like 70% of what TCG player costs. And I was sold. Essentially, this guy gave me a $100 discount on the card. This card usually goes for a little bit over $300, and he let me buy it off him for $200. So, not enough cash, stranger. Yeah, I know, right? I was like, okay, I know $200 is a lot to spend on a card, chat. I am well aware that is a lot to spend on a card. That is a really good deal for this card, okay? I bought this for it was like $210. Man, he wanted to hit the casino floor? No shit. So I bought it off him immediately. I was like, sold. What's your fucking Cash App, dude? Give me your Cash App. Give me your Venmo. Give me whatever. I will send you money right now. And he's like, it's a lot of money. Apple Pay me. And I was like, done. I'll Apple Pay you right now. Can't bet a Gundam card in blackjack? Yeah, no shit, dude. No shit. So, wow, I can't believe I fucking pulled this. That's insane. That's insane, chat. Literally crazy. My luck today. Crazy. So, I buy it off him, you know. I go around, I look at some other stuff at the event. He was mostly collecting, mostly interested in IBO stuff, so the G-Quax LR++ was the perfect card for him to sell. Yeah, and the fact that he was willing to part with it for so cheap is just so nice of him. Genuinely. Do we have any G-Gundam cards? I don't think they have a G-Gundam set out yet. Like, I think a G-Gundam set is still, like, in process. So I immediately bought it off him. I also did some gacha pulls. I didn't really get anything like crazy out of my gacha pulls, but I got a couple of little nicky-nacky guys. I got like a little G Gundam keychain, a little some other stuff, right? And so I also then went and played in a couple of little events and whatever. Nothing crazy, but day 2 comes around. Any model kits? Yeah, I only bought one. I bought a special Haro model kit. It's the kitty ears Haro model kit. That was the only one that I was super interested in. All of the other model kits that they had available for sale were like, A, really expensive, B, they were in like specialty colors that I didn't necessarily care about. But a Haro Flaw? Yeah, little Haro. Hi, big autistic Meowsta. How are you? So, Maki, if I buy a box for myself, can I send it to you to crack it? I think Blind is willing to do that for people. Me, not so much. Not because... Oh, thank you. This is what I bought. I bought a little Harapla. Can you bring me my...
I'm still wearing your shirt. This back.
No, it's okay. Can you bring me the little knickknacks that I pulled from the gacha out of my bag and stuff? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm good, thank you, I'm good. So yeah, this is the little guy that I bought. He's kind of cute. He was only $10. All of the other stuff that they had available was like really expensive, and frankly, I have too much Gunpla. Right? You see, I changed my name. I did, Darkshade. Do you like it? We did a name change. Drea!
Yes, please, Kaiju love.
Yo, thank you so much for the 8 months, Drea. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. So, we leave day 2 feeling okay. Like, fine. Get to the new hotel. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got this little guy.
Shining Gundam
Shining Gundam Miku! I pulled her out of a gacha machine. She's very cute. I also got, here, I'll show you guys the little gachas that I got. Also there's the flat plastic one too that I pulled. The G-Quax box. It should be just like on the table somewhere. I also got these little gachas because I did some Gamba. I got this little guy. He's really cute. Look at him. I should probably open him, huh? Kaiju, I'm looking for my Kanojo. Have you seen her here? I don't know where she is. She must be lost. She must be lost. There's no G Gundam yet. It's coming out soon. Here, we're gonna open these while we're at it. He's a cute little guy. He's just like a little keychain. Isn't he adorable? I think he's really cute. I like him a lot. We also got... I pulled this one too. I got a little Charizaku. Isn't he cute? I like him. He's adorable. You don't know where it's at? That's okay. It's no stress. No worries. Bandai Namco, nice. I know, right? I got a little Charizaku. He's really cute. He's very adorable. I have nice hands. Aw, thank you! I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I thought he was very cute. So he's gonna go on my bag that I use to carry stuff. Thank you. So, I'm trying to remember what else happened on day 2. Yeah, you can rip a pack. Let me finish this. I got a Guadon and a Cubile for the next LR. Not bad. Sir, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. All right, Blind wants to rip a pack. Should we let him? I think so. I think so. He's gonna rip a pack.
Hands too weak.
Hands too weak.
Hands too weak.
Knees weak. Arms spaghetti.
Maybe? Oh, I got a shitty pack. That's okay.
What'd you get in your pack?
We don't know yet. Any guy. Here we go.
He's ripping them, chat. He's ripping them.
Get the thing on me.
Chalia Ball. AGE. Gabthy.
First rare. The little cute couple.
Aw.
And then another Shugai Goku.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Just a couple rares. Just a couple rares. We take those. We take those, chat. We take those. Those are okay. Just a couple rares. What else? What else happened on day 2? I don't think we did much at the event. Oh, I forgot. No. Oh, so we went to Gundam Assemble.
Played a symbol. We painted.
Yeah. We didn't play it. We just painted.
Well, we painted that day and then we played it the next day.
Yes. Okay, so day 2, I went and I got an opportunity to paint Gundam Assemble kits. And they're really cute, chat. They're really cute. Can we see the rare pulls? Yeah. You want to see them? We got some good shit today. Rare pulls so far. We got the Cubile. AGE1 normal. We got an Epion. Very pretty. Very nice Epion. We pulled the C. This is our C+. We got the C+ Epion resource. We have a Sugai's Gelgoog for the alt art. We have 4 Murasame for the other alt art. And then I also managed to pull this, the C++ G-Quax resource. I think I have, do I have 2 of these now? I feel like I have 2 of these. How was the F1 arcade? I didn't get a chance to go. I did not get a chance to go, unfortunately. If I'm not applying proper gloves with card sleeves, these ones aren't that expensive. These ones aren't that expensive. I have 4. I think the most expensive card in that pile is like $70, maybe. That's not crazy. Yeah. Didn't you get one of those in last box too? I did. So, how'd you go to a Gundam event and not get to the Gundam cabinets? The Gundam cabinets. What do you mean the Gundam cabinets? What do you mean by the Gundam cabinets? I wasn't able to the arcade cabinets. There wasn't any arcade cabinets. There were no arcade cabinets, unfortunately. Zaus Prime, thank you so much. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hello. Okay, so we get New name, new name. Hi, Debo. How are you? Hello, hello. Welcome in. You know that the older the card, the more expensive they'll be? Yeah, they'll get put in sleeves later. I'm just opening them right now. They'll get put in sleeves later. Nothing crazy. So, day 3 happens. By this point, I'm fucking exhausted, chat. I'm fucking exhausted, right? I'm tired. I haven't done well at any of the events that I've gone to. Did I win any competitions? Nope. I didn't win a single thing. I've done poorly at all the events that I've gone to. I finally get an opportunity to get into the jet lag. No, because it's the same time zone as me. So it wasn't anything crazy. No, actually, I think it's a different time zone by like an hour. I don't remember. Not different enough time zone for it to be an issue at the very least. I think it's off by an hour. Who's the best girl from Neon Genesis Evangelion? Asuka. Any new kits on the way to be built? I have so much in backlog. So much in backlog. So I finally get to go to the merch line. And they're sold out of fucking everything, chat. They're sold out. I wanted to buy Gundam GDO 1 packs. Sold out. I wanted to buy Gundam GDO 3 packs. Sold out. I wanted to buy card sleeves. Sold out. I wanted to buy trading card mats. Sold out. I wanted to buy, I wanted to buy some plastic model kits. Sold out. Literally every fucking thing that I wanted, they're fucking sold out of, chat. Sold out. Done. Nothing. Zero. No dollary dues. Craziness. The only things that weren't sold out were a handful of GDO2 packs. And for those of you guys who don't play this game, the set for GDO2 the cards aren't very valuable. Most of the cards in the set aren't very good, so they're not playable in decks. I already have a full playset of every single card, of all the base value cards from this set. And I was like, do I buy it? And Blind is standing next to me because he's also checking out at the same time, like trying to buy stuff. And he looks at me and he's like, don't fucking do it. Maki, don't fucking throw your money away and buy packs of a set that you already have all of the cards of and they're not valuable. Don't fucking do it. And I was like, dude, I need the hit. Like, I want to rip some packs. I just want to open some and have like a little bit of luck shining down on me. I just want a little bit of luck. That's all. And like, they were sold out of literally everything else. There was nothing else Gundam card game related that I was able to buy. So I was like, please, please. I'm just gonna buy the maximum amount of packs. I'm gonna buy 6. Because that's all they would let me buy. And Blind was like, fine. Like, if you want to buy your 6 packs and throw your money away like you're gambling, whatever, do it. So I did. And I start waiting in line for us to go play Gundam Assemble as we're waiting for our next event. And I start ripping the packs open. I don't have scissors. I don't have my cutting knife or anything. I start ripping these packs open with my teeth while waiting in line. And I pull this out of the pack. I pull this out of the pack. This is an $800 card, chat. This is an $800 card that I ripped open with my teeth while standing in line. I pulled it standing in line with my I stood there and I was shaking because I didn't have card sleeves. I didn't have a top loader. I didn't have anything on me. I'm just standing there and I'm shaking and I'm like, blind. He's sucked into his phone because he's not paying attention. He's like, she's not gonna get anything. She only bought 6 fucking packs. He's standing there. He's glued into his phone. I'm like, blind. I need a top loader. And he looks and he's like, holy fuck. Holy fuck. The people standing next to me on either side of me in line were ogling it, staring. Please tell me you almost screamed. I screamed. I genuinely screamed. I 100% screamed. It was crazy, chat. Kaiju blessing is real. It's so real. It's so real. So, yeah, got really lucky. Managed to leave with both of these bad boys from Bandai Card Fest. Not too shabby. And when I shouted, oh fuck, they barely gave it any attention until I flashed the card at them and everyone was dropping their bags to offer top loavers and sleeves. Wait, both? No, I got both at Bandai Card Fest. This one I bought for 70% off of current value. And this one I got out of a pack. Not too shabby if I say so myself. Kaiju waifu is a screamer confirmed. Oh my god, speaking of screamers. Speaking of screamers, chat. Yeah, so it was wild. Oh, here's one of the other really funny things that I thought was really interesting. So, I'm at the event, right? And like, you guys know how like... Okay, so obviously VTubing is a small world, right? VTubing is a small world. Twitch streaming, relatively small world. Whatever. Gundam content creation is tiny. How many Gundam content creators are there out there? Right? Like thank you for the head pat. I appreciate it. I saw Zaku Aurelius. No. Zaku Aurelius and I are friends. He has a family. He doesn't go to events like this. He stays home and works. 30 to 150-ish. Yeah, not a lot. There's not a lot. Your Kaiju evolved? I did evolve! Do you like the new name, Robin Hood? Do you like it? No, I ran into Vampy Bit Me at the event. We've raided into her a handful of times because she built Gunpla after I stream Gunpla on Monday nights. So I ran into Vampy at the event and I was like, oh dude, hi! Like, I know you. Like we're mute, like you follow me, I follow you. Hi Vampy! How are you? So I was like, oh, hi! No shit, I follow her. Yeah, I ran into Vampy. Vampy Bit Me. She's a very pretty lady. Oh my god, she's fucking... Can I just like say she's really hot in person? Oh my god, I was so shocked. I was like, you recognize people on the internet and like the way they look in photos and stuff, but like when you see them in person, you're like, sheesh. Calm down. All right. She cosplays. I googled her and like, yeah, exactly. So I ran into her at the event and we chatted for a little bit, which was fun. She's a smoke show. She used to cosplay in WoW. Yeah, I should get... Chat, would you be... Do you think I should get into cosplay? I think I should try cosplaying, chat. I think I would be good at it. I'm a smoke show monkey. Aw, thank you. Yes? No. Strider immediately. No, you should not. No. Strider. All right, everybody go fight him. He said no. Cosplay is awesome. I agree. I love cosplay. As a former cosplayer, you spend enough money as is. Honestly, I probably wouldn't ever do cosplays that are like full customs. I know a lot of people like the cosplayers do full custom cosplays. I would probably do uplifted off-the-shelf cosplays. Where like, that's kind of what I do with my Ren Fair garb, is I take stuff that's like off the shelf or store-bought that's like relatively cheap, and then I uplift it. You know? Shit adds up fast. Well, great news, everybody! I got the job. I got the job, chat. I got the new job. I got the job offer today. I got the job. Remember how I was telling you? I went through 3 interviews for a new job? I got the job. I got hired. Kaiju got married, so now her husbando can pay for her cosplay. That's you, chat. You guys can pay for the cosplay. No more overtime! No more overtime! Wait, I just had a thought. If we went from Kaiju to Kaiju Kanajo to Kaiju Waifu, does this mean the next evolution is Kaiju X Waifu or Kaiju Yamome? It's gonna be widowed Kaiju. Ain't no way I'm letting you go, chat. You're gonna have to die. But yes, I got the job. I got the job, and it comes with a really big pay. Not insane pay increase. And it's not like, you know, sometimes you see on the internet when people get these pay increases that are like, oh my god, I got a 50% pay increase. That ain't me, chat. But like, it came with a pay increase. She can't change her name again, so the next evolution is literally death. No, I literally cannot change my name again. This was, when you're a Twitch partner, you get 1 name change and that's it. We used my 1 name change. We're done. That's all I get. The only thing I'm allowed to do is I'm allowed to roll it back. Dude, what the heck? Thank you so much for the hype train. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you Skyfire and Fori for the biddies. Thank you so much, guys. Gosh, you're so sweet. Lizard. 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 Lizard.
Lizard.
I got the job. I can't even begin to tell you how relieved I am. Like, I can't begin to express how relieved I am about getting the new job. That's sweet of you, truly. She loves us so much, she gave us her name. I did. Crushing it. $800 pull and got a new job. $800 card pull. Got the job. The new name change went through. So percentage-wise, it is a big pay bump or a nice quality of life bump? I think the biggest thing for me, right? Ooh, aerial rebuild. Nice. These are 2 rares. New model soon. Yeah, new model soon. The biggest things for me, right, is I work a lot. I work a lot of overtime. I think I haven't talked about this before. I feel weird complaining about stuff. About like work stuff, because it's like, oh, I'm your VTuber. I don't want to get too real with you, right? Like I don't want to bring the mood down or anything. I always feel bad about that. I'm like, I want to be happy and have like a really good time while we're together and like really enjoy our time together. But when I left my first job after I graduated, which I left because I was working an insane amount of overtime and it wasn't sustainable. And I'm talking like 65, 75 hours a week, every single week for months on end. Like, my boss was doing a split 4-hour sleep schedule. So he would work from like 5 o'clock in the morning until noon, take a 4-hour nap, get up, work from 4 p.m. until like midnight, sleep from midnight till like 5 a.m. and then work again. Like, it was insane. It was bad. Dude, like everyone there, I put on, while I was working there, I gained 40 pounds in a year, which was terrible. Like, I'm not a big kaiju. 40 pounds in a year is, on anybody, is fucking crazy. But like, it was insane. Like, it was a ridiculous amount of weight. Like, it was crazy. I was stressed. My hair was falling out. I was waking up in the middle of the night crying. Hi, Snoozin. How are you? Welcome in. It was bad. It was really, really, really bad. So I quit. right? Because I was like, the only thing that I can do is I can quit, and that's my only option. So I quit my job, and I got a new job that there was no overtime, right? And that's actually when I started streaming, was when I was at that new job, is when I first started streaming. And it was great. Like, I really loved it. I liked the company. I liked the work that I did. I never had to work. Like, I worked maybe like 1 day of overtime, like every couple of months. Mustard Chief, thank you so much for the follow. The only thing is that like it didn't pay that great, but it was okay because it paid enough for me to get by, and I was okay with that. Like, I was just barely squeaking by paying the bills. And I was like, this is okay. I can live with this. I can deal with this. I'll just barely squeak by. I'll be really cognizant of how much money I spend. The job had a cafeteria on site that was really heavily discounted for employees. First time here. Oh, thank you. You saw some YouTube shorts. Well, welcome in. I appreciate it, Mustard Chief. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, my work had like a cafeteria on site that was really discounted, so I would buy all of my meals there and I would take them home with me because it was like $4 for a whole like takeout meal. So I would take everything home. And I just got by. And then the economy started to tank. And the company gave all of the company employees a 10% pay cut. And I was no longer able to just squeak by. I was no longer able to just squeak by. I was now very broke, and I think people who were around during that time remember I like was very, 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 very poor. Very poor. It was difficult. So I had to get a new job, and I had to get a new job immediately, which is how I found myself where I am now. How tall is Miss Kaiju? 110 meters tall. So that's why we don't work there anymore. Yeah, exactly. So I got to the current job that I'm at, which, you know, brought me back up to what I was making the first year after I graduated from college, which is not a lot of money because now it's like, okay, like I have a higher level title. I have like a senior level title in the job that I do with like 4 years of experience, and I'm making the same amount as I did when I graduated from college. That sucks. You know, that's not a good feeling, but like, okay. But then I was also working a ridiculous amount of overtime at my current job. As you guys know, the past like year, I've been working like a crazy amount of overtime. So I've been keeping an eye out and keeping tabs on trying to find a job where like I can work, but I can also pursue streaming better, you know? Because we still gotta work. I live in the States. I need health insurance. Unfortunately, I can't be a full-time VTuber because the health insurance in the US is cooked, chat, and I don't think there's a world where anyone can argue against me for that because it's cooked. I need to have a job so I can have health insurance. So, you really need the health insurance. I do. I really need the health insurance. So, I was looking around and I was applying, and I managed to find the job. I managed to get the job, and not only am I getting a 15% pay increase over what I currently make, I'm getting 3 weeks of paid time off every year. So with it heavily encouraged that you utilize all of your paid time off every single year, so I can spend more time doing streaming, like having entire weeks off to do streaming activities. We could do like subathon events. We could do stuff like that. We could do like big events, chat, big events. It's 100% remote. So we don't have to cancel streams anymore if I accidentally have to work a little bit late. So I don't have to leave the house anymore, and I can start stream on time, every single time. For the rest of forever. What happens if you go into work? What happens if I go into work? What happens if I go into work? I can go into work. Oh, there's a cafeteria. There's another discounted cafeteria. Is that what you're saying? Is a discounted cafeteria? It's not far? Isn't there a ton of free food? There's so much free food there, chat. The building is really, really nice. All of the snacks and drinks are free. So I get like as much snackies and as much drinkies as I want. There's a full like coffee shop inside that's all discounted for employees. And then they have like a cafeteria on site that's fully discounted for employees. So I'm back to having like, if I feel like going into the office for the day, I'm back to having like $4 meals. Comes in just for lunch, dude. That's so me. Thicker kaiju. I know, right? I know. So I'm really excited. It's gonna be really, really, really good. They also told me that they don't really work overtime like ever. Like maybe a couple times a year they have like a few days where they work late. They work a little bit of overtime to get stuff done, but like nothing crazy. Nothing that I have to worry about. Shows up for work for lunch break, then goes home. Weird. Looks like Kaiju always has a meeting rooms booked over lunch. Hey, yo, they hiring? They are. They are
I see
hiring.
you managed to get a username change.
I did, Tara. Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it? I do that with my job. Badge in, hit the gym, go home, work. That's funny. I love that. I'm incredibly happy for you. Now if I could just get my remote work back, dude. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy with everything. Like, it's gonna make things so much easier for me to be able to stream more. You didn't notice the new username? Do you like it? We got an ad break happening on Twitch. Ooh, we got another rare. Let's go. We pulled all of our like really rare stuff already, so I'm not like impressed. It's not gonna be anything crazy. Not gonna be anything crazy. The new username is good. I really like it a lot. It's a big change, but I'm really happy. But yes, new job. It feels like I don't want to be like oh yeah, like the Kaiju's really superstitious, chat. The Kaiju's really superstitious. You just got the name change? Do you like it, pal? We have a new name. Isn't that cool? Okay, we got the Argama. Oh, we got the G-Quax! The regular one. The LR. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. What a nice card. Don't I jinx myself? All I'm saying, licked! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you. Welcome. All I'm saying is, it's Chinese New Year, right? It's Chinese, it's Lunar New Year today. Nice character / chest. Of course this is a first time chatter. It's never not a first time chatter. That's a wild slash. That is a wild forward slash, my guy. Wow. Welcome in. Welcome. You got a new job too? Congratulations, Mario. Congrats on the new job. You got rejected for a remote job position for now, but at least when a new job is open, you'll know. Heck yeah, dude. Always keep going. Always keep trying. He got the vibes right, he did. Hi, Cthulhu, how are you? You have a great personality and boobs. Oh, thanks. What a first message. Yeah, no shit. But yes, so honestly, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, the Kaiju's superstitious. Kaiju's superstitious, but it's a year of new beginnings, chat. It's year of the horse. We got this in the bag. This, you know what? It might not be, you're the snake. That shit's over. That shit's behind us. Fuck that. You're the snake, gone. You're the horse. We are racing for that finish line. This is gonna be my year. We got the horse in the bag. We going full Uma Musume with that shit. Bet on this kaiju because everything's gonna be really great this year. Thank you so much, Shinsei, for subbing with Prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it so much. It's a shame that you don't have Jiggle anymore or the googly eyes. It's, Jiggle kept getting me copyright striked, so I had to get rid of it. The googly eyes was getting on risky for a Twitch ban. So, we unfortunately had to get rid of those bad boys. Ooh, Gyushin Rebake. It's a shame that it's not the alt art. Shame it's not the alt art, but that's okay. That's okay. We take those, chat. We take those. Gyushin Rebake. We got the regular. That's fine. We can trade it out. Yeah. Welcome to be here. Also glad to hear everything's getting better. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Maki, you're a great person, so happy and cheerful, and your streams are such a great place to be. Also, nice tits. I don't know what to do with you, chat. Do I ban all of you? Do I ban everybody at this point? At least, you know what, like, at least somebody's complimenting my tits, and it's not like Kono who was out there like, hey, you got small boobies, they could be bigger. If you ever wanted fatter tits, I've got $1,000 with your name on it. At least it's not like that, you know? He needs some milk. Wow. All right. I see. Just walked in on my friend blasting funk with his shirt off and walking around his room. Bro is not him. Oh, dude. Let a man live. No, Maki. Kono's only after the ASMR. It's all right. Sorry for being a lurkin. No, you're fine. Also, nice hooters, assuming you have pet owls. Fuck. We could continue talking about my tits, chat. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. I see that you're not here for the cards. You're just here for the tits. Blind, is it possible to channel my inner 5-year-old child and build a full wing deck? Oh, you might be able to. All right. We only got a couple more packs, chat. I don't think there's gonna be anything else in here. We already pulled all the crazy shit. So, like, why would there be anything else? We pulled the C++ resource. Yo, Beardzilla! Hello, how are you? MK2 and the Elmeth. Ooh, pretty. Elmeth is pretty. I like the Elmeth a lot. Yeah, we've only got a handful of packs in here. Gonna head to bed. Great memories, by the way. I don't know what to do with you, chat, anymore, chat! I don't know what to do with you anymore, chat! Why are you like this? Chat, why? Why are you like this? Down boy. Chat, You know what? I might be crashing out at you a little bit, okay? I understand I'm crashing a little bit. Pile drive Maki. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna give you a pass because we're newlyweds. Alright? I understand we're newlyweds tonight.
Lizard.
I understand we're newlyweds tonight. And so, I'm giving you all a pass for it right now. We're in our honeymoon period, chat, that's all.
Lizard.
We're in our honeymoon period, that's all. Chat is immaculate tonight, just like Maki's boobs.
Nice cock.
I don't have one, but I think you have a pretty nice chicken.
Lizard.
Or you're just happy to see me? I don't know if that works,
Lizard.
frankly. Does this mean I can get smooches? Mwah. Mwah. I don't know if that works. You know what you're getting into when you married us while we were passed out? That is true. To be fair,
Lizard.
the hotel did have $2 margaritas. So I don't think it's anybody's fault except for the hotel. The hotel knew what they were doing. The hotel was the one at fault. There was $2 margaritas available. I crushed 3 of them myself in like the span of an hour, which was quite a lot, if I do say so myself. 3 margaritas in 1 hour was wild. Okay, wait, I come back from the shower and now we have a kaiju wife? Nice, nice, nice. Kaiju wife, nice. These are deals, I know, right? Yeah, the hotel had $2 margaritas and man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Hi, Chachi. Hello, hello. I was gonna say, they had $2 margaritas, and I drank so many that I wound up getting dizzy, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go lay down now. Cause you know when like you've been drinking enough that you like feel a little bit dizzy, and you're like, I should probably go to sleep now. Where you're like, I've drank enough where I should probably go to bed. Ooh, Barbatos burst form, nice LR. Good LR pull. So, that's why she married us, chat. She could see all of us at the same time. Yeah, it's true. It's true. So, I go back to my room, right? And I lay down. And I pass out fucking immediately because I'm tipsy as shit. I'm tipsy as shit off of $2 margaritas from this hotel. Lay down. I wake up in the middle of the night thirsty. As one does when they've been drinking alcohol. And I feel around on my nightstand, right? Because I'm thirsty. Like, I need something. My mouth is dry and parched like the desert, and I'm thirsty, and I need a drink right now. And I feel a cup on my side table, and I immediately throw that shit back. And I chug a margarita in the middle of the night. I chug a margarita. I'm in the middle of the night. I'm thirsty and parched, and I drink an entire fucking margarita in the middle of the night that I had picked up on my way back to the room and forgot about. Here are the kaiju right there. Yeah, I went right back to sleep afterwards. No problems. Immediately back to sleep. I was like, ooh, that was not what I was expecting. Damn. What is that? That's dedication, I know, right? I know. Oh, hell not. Twin double efficiency. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I thought it was my water. I thought I had a cup of water. Nope, margarita. You're gonna head to bed, have fun with the card opening. Thank you. Have a good night. Protogen Rose on Roblox. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hi. At first I was thinking, oh, that's so nice, a blind, and then blind being nice to me? Never. Absolute. Oh, speaking of. Okay. Speaking of. There was Valentine's Day night, right? Get back to the hotel room. It's like from go to the event, get back to the hotel room, whatever, it's fine. I'm fucking taking a bath. I feel nasty, I feel gross. I've been playing card games all day. We got the Hyakushiki and the Forbidden Gundam. Nothing crazy, just 2 rares. I'm taking a bath, dude. I'm gonna go in the bathtub because we're in like the nice hotel now. I'm getting in the bathtub, I'm taking a bath. It's Valentine's Day night, right? I'm sitting there, he's sitting there. It's like 11:30 p.m. And we just look at each other. I don't even know if I can do this without getting banned. We just look at each other. Because from the other side of the wall, all we hear is... Ah! 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 at Blind and I'm like, bro. And he's looking at me and he's like, brother. And they were blasting rap music for like 2 hours. They were at this. I don't know when they started. It could have been long before we got to the room. They were at this for over 2 hours, chat. For over 2 hours. They were literally blasting music and like, I mean, this girl was like screaming her heart out. Like, top of her lungs, loud as a motherfucker, screaming her heart out. And I'm like, I was like looking at Blind and I was like, do we say something? Like, do we call and be like, hey, can they turn the music down or something? And he was like, nah, it's Valentine's Day. Like, they're gonna be done eventually. 2 hours fucking later, chat. 2 hours fucking later. Hi, Sarisa Biss. New name on Maki too. Did you change your name? Sarisa, hi! New name. Not gonna lie, I assumed that was gonna lead up to Maki's yearly request of can I hold it? It's more like bi-monthly, but yeah. Well, so like we were literally sitting there this whole time listening to whatever was happening next door, and we're both just kind of like sitting there. And like, I'm reading Reddit on my phone. I can't believe we're married now. I know! I can't believe we're married now! My waifu. Oh nah, this guy's a machine. Yeah, it was crazy. Blind was browsing Reddit on his phone. I was watching TikTok on mine, and every once in a while when they got really loud, we would just kind of like look at each other and be like, bro. Bro. Which, hey, Maki, you forgot to sign the prenup. What prenup? I thought you were just gonna put me on your you were gonna put me as your life insurance beneficiary, and then you were also gonna put me on your health insurance. I thought that was what was happening here. I didn't realize anything else was happening. Ooh, Psycho Gundam! And another 4. Murasame. Yeah, I didn't wind up calling it a noise complaint. They just kind of like tapered out eventually. They finished, but I was like, goddamn, bro, that's insane. No, he's a very nice Gundam. He's a little psycho. Just like a little bit, though. It was crazy. To be fair, I feel like, you know what? I probably should have expected something like this to occur at a hotel on Valentine's Day, at a hotel that has $2 margaritas. So. It's okay, I'm past it now. Just had to be on Valentine's Day too. Never think I'll think of Valentine's Day positively. Oh, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. He was envisioning a gaming PC with a 5090. Alright, bro. And a 9800 X3D. I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright, let's see. This is our last pack, chat. This is our last pack. $2 margaritas is killing me. Dude, it was so good. It was genuinely so good, and now, like, all I can think about is how much I want margaritas. You know? I want margarita, like, I would like a margarita right fucking now, chat. Sonon? Camille. Alright, nothing crazy. Last pack. We already pulled everything good out of the packs. We got some bad bitches out of this pack. This is fucking crazy pull. Crazy pull, chat. Crazy pull. Can't believe that one. Sheesh! Matt the V. Terry! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, dude! Whoa, I know, right? I pulled this out of it. Sarisa, you missed it. I was telling the story earlier. I pulled this at Bandai Card Fest. Out of a pack. Just like a random... I didn't even buy a box. It's just a random fucking pack. Good lord, you're killing me, Kaiju. I'm dying in a desert while other people are drowning. Dude, I know. I'm gonna have to buy a case of something at this point to guarantee the LR++ and the C++. You're surprised nobody stole it from you? Well, it's mine. That's why. I bought this at Bandai Card Fest. I'm loaded, chat. We're loaded. Hi, Galactic. How are you? These are gorgeous. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. I got the whole. We got some other good stuff here. We got the aerial rebuild, the winners one. She's very pretty. Got the aerial rebuild here. Also managed to pull the Lafrith. Lafrith is beautiful. Yeah, crazy stuff, chat. Crazy stuff. She's 110 meters tall. Who would steal from her? I don't know, man. People who want to steal. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Galactic. How are you? I would fight anyone who tried to rob me. King Steve, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome. I would fight to the death. It would be an epic battle to the death immediately, chat. Immediately. They wouldn't even know it hit them. I would just come swinging. Donka, love the Baratos pull. Aw, thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. Thank you. Isn't it crazy pull? Absolutely friggin' insane. Well, like, okay. Just because I have to be a show-off now. I can't leave it like this. Okay, so... so... Pulled this at Bandai Card Fest. Bought this off of somebody. Am I bringing out the $700 card? Galactic, this card is no longer $700. Welcome to trading card game pricing. This card is $3,000. I'm holding a car in my hand. This card is $3,000. I could sell this and buy a car, chat.
This too.
Oh yeah.
We got them shits on us though.
This is another $500+ in my hand. It's really cool looking. I can't open it. Obviously, they're sealed.
Show the Gundam.
Yeah, hang
Close
on.
up on that bad boy.
The Gundam looks really
And the
cool,
Lafrith.
chat.
Oh my god.
The Gundam looks really cool. Look at that.
This Lafrith art goes crazy.
Lafrith goes crazy. Look at the Lafrith. The Perfect Strike Gundam. The G-Quax goes hard. Yeah, this is insane. But yes, my PSA 10 is worth $3,000 now. Whose voice is that in the background? That's Blind. He's the IRL mod. Hi, Lukey!
Hey Maki, hope you're doing well. Congrats again on the new job and now owing 3 LR++, and tell Blind I still have that Lupus alt for him to trade.
Okay, I'll let him know. If you got that Lupus alt for him to trade. I think he has a full playset now. That's Blind. We try to ignore him. He's the pet. He's the pet. PSA 10, congrats on that gold mine of a card. I've been debating on if I want to sell it or not because it's just recently spiked in value. It used to be that this card was like maybe about $800. Now, when I was looking up, because like you never know, people will price bullshit at whatever bullshit price they want to put things at. So I was checking what the last sold value for this card was, and the last sold value was $2,800. So, I'm at a conundrum. Obviously, because, you know, like this card has sentimental value. Because it's a card that I managed to pull at my first ever trading card game event. But also, does it have sentimental value in the way that, you know, like I would be interested in, not selling it and not getting $3,000 for it? It's crazy, you know? I bought it to stream that day. Yeah, I did. I brought it to stream that day. Yeah, I've shown you guys this card before. When I got it that first day. 3G's Maki, I know it's $3,000. That's crazy. $3,000 is insane, chat. So, screw sentimental value, can't pay the bills. The thing is that, like, you know, like, $3,000 is a lot of money, but, like, it could go higher. It could go high. It could get more expensive. Not only not only could it get more expensive, but also if I were to sell it for $3,000, I sold some PO9 to pay rent when I was Power 9 to pay rent when I was unemployed. Yeah. Maki, take profits. It's a first pressing card, no? I don't know if this is a first pressing card. I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah, actually, no, that actually does make sense. It is a first pressing card because it's from the very first English pack. So yes, it would be a first pressing card. That is true. But I will say, I don't know if there's any way to identify first pressings. There's no like markings on it that identifies if it's a first pressing or anything like that. Other than the fact that it was graded very early on. As someone who trades stocks, don't get greedy, take profits if you're looking at selling. So, we don't know if Gundam TCG is going to be popular in a year or two. I'd say just take profits. My other thing is that like, yeah, $3,000 is a lot of money, but also $3,000 is like 1 month's worth of bills, like a month and a half worth of bills. So it's a lot of money, but it's also not that much in the scheme of things. It's not a life-changing amount of money. If someone came up to me and said, this card that I'm holding in my hand is worth $10,000, I'd fucking sell it immediately. If they were like, yo, this card's worth $10K, like that is a changing amount of money where like you can do stuff with that. $3,000 is a lot of money, but it's also not a ton of money, you know? Like $3,000 is a lot, but it's also not a lot at the same time. $10,000. Now that's different. That's different. 50? I'd sell it fucking yesterday. I would sell it so fast my head would spin if it was 50 grand. So say you have a spare $3,000 and then you put it in something simple like an ETF, 8% a year. It's $3,000 now, could be a lot of money later. Yeah, but like, if I got $3,000 for it, I'm not gonna put it in. That's if I put it in an ETF or something. And honestly, right now, I'm not putting a dime into the stock market. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. 3K is breathing room around money. Yeah, exactly. 3K is, you got a competition, you've got like something that happens, but like, you have some breathing room. I don't need $3,000 burning a hole in my pocket. So I guess it's just here. I mean, anyway, like, honestly, what I am thinking I'm gonna do, because I have this as a PSA 10, I might just send these in to get graded, right? And then, what if I had 3 PSA 10s instead of 1 PSA 10? Right? What if instead of just 1 PSA 10, I had 3 PSA 10s, chat, and then I could really flex my PSA 10s? You know, assuming that these get graded as PSA 10s, but like looking at them, they are really high quality, and I don't see like any damage and stuff to the edges or anything crazy. So I do feel like these could be up there in price. We could be looking at a handful of PSA 10s here, chat. We could. You never know. Sell all of them for 5K? Yeah. Could be worth a lot as well in the future. True. I got a $20 bill. It's my final offer. All right. You got Generations of Gundam. Yeah. Why don't try tag? Hi, Rio. How are you? Hello. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Maki, also known as Kaiju Waifu? I gotta get used to the new name, chat. I'm your Kaiju Waifu now. Oh my gosh. Hi, Rio. How are you? Hello. Welcome in. I thought about using tag before for grading. But right around when I was sending this to grade, they were in the middle of having like a big issue with hot water. Because a girl had sent her first edition hololess Charizard that she had since childhood. And their machines that they used to grade it shredded the card. So, I didn't really want to send it in. Agent Magnetar, hello! Welcome in, Raid. Oh, hi! Look at all you guys. Hello! Welcome in, Raiders! My name is Maki, also known as Kaiju Waifu. How was your stream? What were you guys up to? Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, Captain Fluffs. Welcome in. We're just looking at my my collection here. My collection of my babies here. My beautiful collection that I have. Hello. How was your guys' stream? What were y'all up to? I just finished ripping a whole bunch of packs. So we're actually gonna sleeve those LRs right now. We're actually gonna sleeve some of these bad boys. What were you guys up to? What were you doing? What were you up to, Rio? What were you guys doing? I hope you guys had good streams. You had a good time. Jackbox games. Oh, how fun! That's exciting. Wow, what a tragedy. Yeah, we were just talking about playing that Jackbox for my girlfriend's birthday. Aw, how cute. That's adorable. Played Overcooked 2 and Phasmo. Oh, how fun. That sounds awesome. Actually, I'm going to be playing Overcooked this weekend. I haven't put out a schedule yet. Things have been a little crazy around here, but we're actually going to be playing Overcooked this upcoming weekend, and I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to be hanging out with some of the girly pops, playing a little bit of Overcooked together. Does a PSA exist for another collectibles like action figures or Beyblades? It'd be cool to have a PSA 10 Dragoon. I don't think so. Just because there's no way for them to like seal it. I wouldn't be surprised if something did exist, but I think they're really just specialized in card games. Had a major brain cell moment where two of the crew both had popcorn as an answer. That's so funny. I love that. What game are these cards for? This is for Gundam card game. There is grading for action figures. Is there? I didn't know that. I didn't know that there was grading for action figures. That's so cool. Yeah, we're just getting everything sleeved up. I just finished ripping open an entire box. We managed to pull a pretty cool card out of the box. I managed to get this bad boy, the C++ resource, out of the box. Pretty rare, pretty nice pull. We take those. Some of the Twitch rewards are kind of weird. I didn't know that Twitch had rewards for Jackbox games. That's interesting. Interdesting. It's 1 C++ per case, 12 boxes. Yeah. So you have a 1 in 12 chance of getting it if you open an entire box. Do I have G Gundam / Rise Burning Gundam by any chance? They're not out yet, but they're coming out soon. G Gundam is going to be coming out in a couple of months. So we're not there yet, but it is coming out soon. The major releases that they've done so far, they've done Iron-Blooded Orphans. They've done like the classic Gundam, Charzaku, that sort of stuff. We've gotten to see a couple of we've gotten to see Epion and Wing Zero. What else have we gotten to see? We've seen Clan, so G-Quax, but G Gundam is going to be coming up soon. You know what? I know that all the cards are released and announced, so you can look up what the cards are and when they're going to be coming out. Do we know when we're getting Tequila Gundam? Are we getting Tequila Gundam? Can someone answer that? I need to know if we're getting a Tequila Gundam alt art, please. If we get Tequila Gundam, it's gonna be in GDO 5. Okay, because I don't care how much money it is. If we get a Tequila Gundam LR++, I am dropping so much money immediately to buy it. I don't care how much money I have to spend to get an LR++ Tequila Gundam, but I am spending a ridiculous amount of money. I feel like the Tequila Gundam is going to be the most chased after card. Most chased after. It'll be so funny. I would love it. So much. So much. Doubt it. Bandai doesn't seem interested. The cowards. It's so true. They are kind of cowards, aren't they? Anyway, chat, that's it for our pulls. We got some good pulls. We got some decent... We got okay alt arts. Nothing like crazy. But we got the C++ resource, and we take that, chat. We fucking take that. Arky! Hi! Hi, Raiders! Oh my goodness, look at you go. Hello, Raiders! My name is Maki, also known as Kaiju Waifu. How was your stream? What were you up to? I too, thank you for the check-in. I appreciate it. Thank you. Big thank you. Oh my goodness, you're back. Welcome back, Trey. Hi. How was your stream, dude? We're gonna switch over to doing some other activity now that we are done opening my entire box of Gundam cards. We've got all kinds of stuff. Blind, if you want to take these bad boys out of my hair, you are welcome to do so. You can have all of this stuff back at your leisure. If you don't want it back, that's also fine. Video react time? Actually, I have something else that I wanted to do. I was hoping we could finish our activity from Valentine's Day. Would that be okay with you? Chat, can we build Legos together? Would it be a chat? Would you mind if we, hung out and we built some Legos together? Would that be okay? You guys wouldn't mind, would you? Would you be happy if we just hung out and we built Legos? Put the bulk in the box, please. Oh, okay, I'll put the bulk in the box. I forgot about that. Yeah, we have some Legos to finish. Sure, why not? Lego time! Sounds like a ton of fun. Fun on a bun. Sounds like fun on a bun. Well, these buns are really fun. Build Legos, I must. Yes, we're gonna build Legos together. Sounds like fun. So, we'll do the ad break. I haven't peed since we started streaming. We've been streaming for 2 hours, so I feel like I should pee. Before we pee, I have something important to show you, chat. Before we pee! Does anyone want a teaser for new model stuff? Do you guys want a teaser for some stuff? Does anyone want a teaser? Because I'll give you the tease right now. Who wants a teaser? Okay, hang on. I'll be right back. Hang on. Hold. Diamond hands to the boom. Only. Chat, listen. Chat. You only get to see this for one reason. Alright, sit down. Old lady! You only get to see these things for one reason, okay? And the reason why you're getting to see these things right now is because you're here right now. And you're all here. You are now the OGs, chat. Hi, Mason. You guys, all of you are the OGs, where you are here in the before times, before the model, before the name change, before everything else happens. You're here from the before times. Zero Inch Tree, thank you so much. You were here, chat. You were here. So, that means I want you guys to know some of the things that are going to be happening for the debut, okay? And by things that are happening for the debut, I mean, first and foremost, I want to show you something kind of cute. Before waifu, yeah, you were here for the girlfriend era. Now we're in waifu era. First things first. Look how cute this is. Look how adorable she is. If you guys don't know, am I joining Glitch Stars? No, I don't think I'd be invited. You're here from the name change and before the name change. Yeah, exactly. The name change before the name change. Isn't Adfree cute? If you guys don't know who this is Adfree. She's very, very adorable. We love her very much. This is her standee that is available for sale. You can buy her standee. She's from Socks? Yeah, she's in Socks. She's in Socks Agency. I love her. She's very cute. Also, you love her mandible hair? Me too. She's adorable. I love her so much. She's so funny. She's so cute. She's so adorable. I love her so much. Did you guys know that at debut, I'm also having a standee? You guys, okay, promise, pinky promise that if I show you this now, when we get to debut day and I'm showing the merch for the first time, you guys will pretend to be surprised, okay? One's in chat if you promise to pretend to be surprised when I show you on debut day. One's in chat if you promise to pretend to be surprised when I show it to you on debut day. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, lots of promises. Lots of promises, okay. All right, so we can keep a secret. We can keep a secret. All right, chat. So, if we wanted to be scale accurate, we're pretty close. we're pretty close. We're not too far off. That's pretty big. Yup. I didn't know it was so big. Yup. It wouldn't be Kaiju waifu if it wasn't big, right, chat? Okay. That's please send a pic of that to Addie. I did. I sent it to her immediately. Wow, chat, I didn't realize it'd be so big. Shut up and take my money. I haven't even shown you everything yet. I'm gonna tease to you yet. I haven't even shown you everything that I'm gonna tease to you yet. That's not all we have, chat. We also have keychains. We got keychains. If you guys happen to like keychains, we got some keychains happening. They're very cute. There you go. There's your sneak peek. We got keychains. Oh no, they're in ads now. They're in ads. Oh no, the ads timing. The ads timing. We gotta wait until ads are back so I can show them the most important thing, right? We need to get all the bug VTubers together in one mega collab called The Infestation. Oh, that would be so funny, wouldn't it? Ads, have your wallets ready. Yeah, have your wallets ready. The biggest thing is that there's like a limited amount of merch that's in stock because I had to pay up front for all of the merch to be in stock. So I didn't want to over order and wind up with like a ridiculous amount of stuff. Ads making sure there is one merch surprise left. Yes. Yes, there is one merch. Well, we're going to show after they get back. We're going to show one more surprise. One more surprise when they get back from ads. But the way merch is working, you can't believe I'm making that? Yeah. So the way merch is working, I prepaid to make sure that there was a handful of merch that was ready for release day. For release day. There's not a ton of it. It's not like, you know, it's not like a V-shoujo amount of merch in stock just waiting to be sold. So everything that gets sold out will go on pre-order, and then you'll have to wait like a couple of weeks to get it. But there's going to be a handful of merch that is going to be available on release day, ready for you guys. Waiting. We're waiting for the ads to be done. We're waiting for ads to be done. V-shoujo had merch. Too soon? Is that too soon, chat? Was that too soon? I think it was probably a little too soon, huh? I'm sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. Too soon, huh? V-shoujo existed? Wow, chat. Can you believe? Wow, can you believe that I applied to be a part of V-shoujo at one point? Definitely applied. Definitely didn't forget to do my application or anything. That would be crazy. It still stings a little, right? Did anyone get burned by V-shoujo merch? I didn't order anything, actually, so I honestly didn't mind. Nope, okay, no, yeah. I didn't order any V-shoujo merch, but I know a couple of people had issues with it. Yo, Mexican Zubat! Oh my goodness, thank you so much for becoming a tier 2 member! I appreciate it, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Just a fan of the talents. Ads are done yet? Ads are done. Okay, ads are done. Are you ready to see the last merch surprise? So, I'm not a big streamer, right? I'm not. We know this. I'm not a big streamer. The streamers who have plushies available are really big streamers. Is this the new model? Not yet. Not yet. The streamers who have plushies available are really big streamers. Where like they have to sell like 200 plushies in order to get a plushie off the ground. Caleb Sinning, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. But you are big and a streamer. Yeah, just separate words. Separate words, chat. Separate words. So I'm not a big streamer. But I really wanted a plushie. And I knew that, like, I wanted you guys to have a plushie if you wanted one. And so I was looking around and I was like pouring my little heart out to see how I could find a plushie for you guys on debut that's like economical to like be able to actually do. Hi, AK. So, thank you for the headbands. I appreciate it. Thank you. Happy to be part of the OG before new design. Also supporting Gundam content creator. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. So, I have a small plushie, and I hope you guys like him. Because I put a lot of effort. I designed him myself. And I'm the one who worked with the manufacturer directly to get this design taken care of. So... we got a little guy. He got feet. He's got his little tail. He's got a butthole. You know, because that's important. Don't worry, he could cover the butthole with his tail. But, you know, he's big loafing. He's got his feet. He's got his feet. He's wound. He's pretty big. Honestly, he's way bigger than I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be little. He's actually really big. It is beans. And you know what the best part is? You know what the best part is, chat? He squeaks! What kind of keychain does it fit on? I don't know, like any keychain? We're getting squeaky chained! He's a little guy! This is our mascot! Isn't he adorable? He's so cute! My dog is so excited. He heard the squeaking. He's going feral right now. He squeaks! Where do I throw my money? I'll tell you after debut. I'll tell you after debut. When we debut, I will give you guys all of the information about where to buy these. But for now, this is a secret. You're not allowed to see. You're not allowed to see. Dando! Dando! Dando, look! Dando, look! We're size accurate, Dando! We're size accurate! we got, this is scale accurate. She doesn't even come up to my boobies. She doesn't even come up to my boobies at all. She like barely touches my belly button with, oh my god, she's at the perfect height to stick her little antennas directly into my belly button hole. That's awkward. That's uncomfortable. I have a standee. We'll have one soon. Anyway, that was the sneak peek, chat. That was a sneak peek. You didn't see anything, okay? Have a good night, Arky. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. That was a sneak peek. You didn't see anything, chat. My lips are sealed. Okay. No secret telling. See, the benefit of me not being inside a VTuber agency, like Socks or whatever, I didn't sign an NDA. No one can force me into keeping secrets from you, chat. I don't have an NDA. I paid for all of this merch myself. I forgot already. Thank you. Love that Addie standee is always one of the shortest. No, it's so funny. Dude, what the fuck? What are these first time? What are these chats? What are these chats? Who comes in here and is like, hello, can I get your areola measurements? What the fuck? What the fuck are these chats today? Bro, can I get your areola measurements, ma'am? What the hell, dude? Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. There are some other websites where you can ask people that question. This is not one of those. God damn, dude. God damn. Some people don't learn from timeouts. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Some people don't learn. There's a very specific question. Yeah, well, ban that guy. He's gone now. He's gone. Mod's got him. All right, chat. We ran the ad break earlier, so let me rip this down. He's barking now. He's like, woof. Woof, woof, woof. We're gonna do Legos. We're gonna do Legos, chat. We're gonna build Legos together because I'm excited and I love Legos and they're so fun. I love Legos a lot. Yeah, good job, mods. Good job, mods. Good mods. Everybody pet the mods. The way your eyes slowly close like she's getting eepy is cute because I am eepy. I am eepy, chat. I'm just an eepy girl. AK, thank you so much for the check-in. I appreciate it. There we go. We're gonna do that. Good stuff. Pet the mods, pet the mods. Pet the mods, pet the mods. Kova, Impy, thank you guys so much for the check-ins. I appreciate it. I'm gonna pull everything out of the box so that we can see how far we got with our Legos before. You heard I got a new job? I got a new job, Dando! Dando, I'm so happy. I got a new job. I'm gonna be fully remote now, so I don't have to go to the office anymore, which means that I don't have to commute for 2 hours a day, every day. It's done! I don't have to commute for 2 hours a day anymore, and now I can stream more! I'm so excited! You're so glad to hear, dude. Me too. Two hours? Yeah, it was an hour each way. It was wild. That's great news. Thank you. Thank you. It used to not be 2 hours each way, but they they moved offices to like 45 plus minutes away from my house. So, and then they were like, yeah, you still gotta go into the office. You can't not come to the office. You still gotta go to the office. And I was like, okay, then, okay, I see how it is. Oh, balls. Yeah, exactly. Oh, balls indeed. Oh, balls indeed. Here we go, chat. We're gonna do Legos. We've got a pile of roses here. We're on step 3. Balls. Balls. It's a gawking balls. Big balls, little balls, any kind of balls that you want to see. We got balls for days, chat. Balls for days. You're so broke. Me too, man. Me too. I feel that. I spent way too much money in I spent way too much money in Las Vegas. It was a mistake. I spent way too much money. Okay, cause like, hope I'm having a great time. Thank you. Yeah, we're having a great time. Welcome in. Hi, Master. Hi, Master Ninja. I spent way too much money in Vegas, chat. Hi, Deadeye. How are you? I went in Vegas. Yeah, because like the thing was, at least I didn't gamble. Yeah. Yup. Yup. At least I didn't gamble, chat. At least I didn't gamble. That would be crazy if I gambled. Neo Lubitsch, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Anyway, chat, how do slot machines work? Because I kept putting money in and pushing the button, and then nothing really happened, and then my money was gone. And then I was sad. I don't understand. They just eat coins. Yeah, but like I didn't even get like a little bit of enjoyment out of it. I just like pushed the button and then it was like, you lost $5, and I was like, oh, okay, that sucks. Why? I know that. Well, I didn't know. It's so that I see so many old people sitting at the machines for hours and hours on end, and I was like, there has to be something interesting about it that people like come back to and they enjoy doing it. You got to enjoy the blinking lights, but I could just play video games instead, right? Like, why would I enjoy the blinky lights if instead I could play video games and I could see cool blinky lights and understand why the lights are blinking in the first place? Because they have nothing left to enjoy. They also have a little better to do. But what's the point? Slot machines are just elderly gooning machines. But like, what's the point, chat? Like, I don't understand what the point of the machine was. I don't understand the point of the machine. It didn't do anything. Feet tag? Yeah, feet. Ugh. You like, well, my toes are kind of ugly right now. Actually, I should probably show you guys. I hurt my, I got an ouchies, chat. I got an ouchies. Look. I got an ouchie. I'm blistered. I got a blister. I got an ouchies. It hurt. Yeah, it really hurt. I got an ouchies from walking around. I hurt my tootsies. Yeah, it really hurt. Aw, thank you. Put them grippers away! They should replace them with machines that punch you in the stomach. Yeah. The point is, it's the type of gacha where you're expecting the SSS prize, which in this case is actual money, but the chances of getting it is close to 0. But do people get like even like little prizes? Because I didn't even get little prizes, you know? I'm changing the conversation. How much did you spend? It wasn't that much. Okay, like on the slot machine, I put in like $50, which that I wanted to know what it did. I wanted to know what the machine did. I put in $50 and I pressed all of the buttons and it didn't do anything, and I was really sad. And then 20 minutes later, my $50 was gone. And I was like, what did it even do? I don't understand. The machine hungers for more. Yeah, clearly it did. Clearly it did. And then I was sitting there. Okay, I was sitting there. Hi, Bionicle Boy. I was sitting there. All right. And I was like, okay, that machine was making $150 an hour off of you? Yeah, clearly. Did I try telling an official about that problem? No, I probably should have called someone and complained, though, and been like, hello, excuse me, this machine ate all of my money. Hi, Widowmaker, how are you? Hello, hello. So yeah, that was upsetting, but like, it was what it was, right? It was what it was. I was just a little upset. So I left the machine, and then I walked up to a guy, and he was at a blackjack table. Hi, Astrolime. Hi, X-Queasy. Hello. I walked up to a guy, he was at a blackjack table, and I was like, that's a game that I think I understand how to play, and at least it's not shiny, flashy lights and spinny things. It's like an actual game. Scarlet! Hello! Look at those raiders! Hello! Welcome in, raiders! My name is Maki, also known as Kaiju Waifu. Hello, how was your stream? What were you guys up to? We have cards for Scarlet? Yeah, I just got back from Vegas. Scarlet, I'm gonna be mailing you stuff tomorrow when I go to the post office tomorrow. And I'm gonna be mailing you stuff. Oh, do you want to see your cards? I actually have them over here. Hang on, chat. Hold. Sorry. I went to Vegas recently. Thank you, Mule, for the follow. I went to Vegas recently to play in the Gundam trading card game. Regional championships. I went to the regional championships for Gundam trading card game in Las Vegas. So earlier today, I was actually ripping open packs of trading cards is what we were doing. We got some good pulls. I got some fancy cards in here too. Some fancy stuff. So I'm actually mailing a couple of cards to Scarlet. I'm gonna be sending you her. This is Farza. She's very pretty. She's a really pretty card. I put her in a top loader so that like it won't get damaged or anything when I mail it to you. So I've got her. And then I've got her pilot. She's being murdered. Look, that's her boyfriend reflected off her little helmet that's literally in the process of murdering her. She like reaches for him while crying. Isn't that cute? So, Farsha, my beloved, yes! If you guys happen to be fans of Gundam or Legos or Warhammer, this is a cool place to hang out. Since you rated in with Scarlet, though, I'm assuming that you guys are fans of sports. And anyone in my chat, if you guys happen to be fans of sports, you should check out Aka Scarlet. She's very cool, and we like her a lot here. I like it here too. So yeah, I'm actually gonna be, now that I'm back in town, I'm mailing these to you tomorrow. What is a sport? I know, right? I think it's a thing that people do. Okay, so like, hear me out, chat. Hear me out. Sports are an activity that people do that make them sweaty, and then they have to shower more frequently. And us, being fans of anime and trading card games, we don't like having to take showers, so we would much prefer to not do any activities that cause us to get sweaty. That way we can stick to our regularly scheduled annual shower, right? Like sex. Why would I have sex when I could spend my money and time playing trading card games and building Legos? That doesn't make any sense to me, chat. That doesn't make any sense. What do you mean? Why would I spend precious time practicing skills like talking to women, derogatory, when instead I could be collecting Legos? Much better. Sports VTuber sounds awesome to me. She is awesome. We like Scarlet around here. Like cuddling? Gross! Gross! Who would ever want to cuddle? Ooh, chat. Ooh. Sounds like reasoning to me. Yeah, exactly. On my way. I appreciate you. You saw my rebrand on YouTube? Congrats, Maki. Thank you so much, ASM Arsonist. I appreciate that so much. So far, everybody really seems to be liking the new name. If you guys came in here with Scarlet's raid, I actually got a new name today! A new name today! We're turning into a new VTuber. We're graduating. We're growing large. Am I able to give relationship advice? Yes! 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 Yes, I am. Ask your question. Yes. What would you like advice on? Maki is previously known as Kaiju Kanajo. Yeah, see? This is why I'm perfect for giving advice, because previously I was Kaiju Kanajo, aka Kaiju Girlfriend. Now I'm Kaiju Waifu, so that technically means that we've gotten married, chat. We are wedded. We've gone past girlfriend, engaged, married. We're a husband and wife. Sure? I held you hostage in Las Vegas with 2 Elvis impersonators and a magician. But that does nothing about that matters. Nothing about that matters. You should still entrust me with all of your relationship questions because I'm clearly the expert here. Right? So, I installed a mod for my game a few years ago. Now my PC is alive, and because I told her I'm leaving it, it shut down my Wi-Fi. Complicated problems. First problem, you should never tell a woman that you're leaving her. You should never do that. You instead should slowly stop doing all of the things that show her that you love her. Like taking care of yourself, washing the dishes, doing anything for her. Just slowly start completely removing yourself from her life so that she feels like she's going crazy, and then lead her into chasing you. Make it seem like it's her problem. Tell her, you've just gained so much weight lately that it's really hard to find myself attractive to you. Make sure to be like, well, maybe if you wash the dishes a little bit more frequently, things would be a little bit better for us. Or maybe if, you stopped being so cranky all the time, things would be a little bit better. Let her fight for the relationship, because you're gonna soak in all this. She's gonna try and improve, and then eventually she'll just leave of her own accord and you didn't have to do anything. And it's going to be her fault for leaving the relationship. And so you can tell all of your friends. You can tell all of your friends that she just decided she didn't want to be with you anymore and you have no idea what was wrong. That's how you do it, chat. That's how you do it. You can't tell her that you want to leave. HK! Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. DV Conan, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, dude. Hi, how are you? Hello. Man, I love manipulation tactics. Notes. I did try that, but she's been very obsessive. A literal PC has taken over my life. Sounds like you installed, what's that? What's it called? Claude? Claudebot? Couldn't use this advice with my life. Yeah, exactly, chat. If you, here's a trick. Here's a tip and trick. If you purposely load the dishwasher so wrong that the dishes don't get clean after you run it, and you just repeatedly tell her that you just don't understand how she wants you to load the dishwasher, that it just doesn't make sense to you, she will stop asking you to load the dishwasher. Isn't that amazing? She'll just do it. She'll get so frustrated, she'll just start doing it herself. Isn't that crazy? Don't insert the soap. Yeah, don't put any soap in there. She'll stop. She'll be like, why are the dishes still dirty? And you're like, I don't know. You just do them better. I don't know, man. You do them better. I feel like Maki is speaking from experience. Nah. See, actually, chat, there was one guy that I dated. We never lived together, but we dated for like a really long time. No, that's a lie. We did actually live together at one point. I forgot. We dated for a really, really long time, right? He actually... It was weird. Savvy Kajon, thank you so much. It was actually really weird. He didn't have any social media. He didn't have a smartphone. He didn't have internet at his house. His main hobbies, he would get really, really hammered. Like, bro drank. Bro would get really, really, really drunk. And then he would clean his house from top to bottom. And then he would cook. And I was a little iffy about the alcoholism thing, but the fact was that his favorite activities on a day after work is he would get completely sloshed and then he would just clean his house and cook. I was like, these kind of even each other out at this point. It's not that bad. This is, when they say that, you gotta take the good with the bad, what exactly was he cooking? His favorite things to do, he would do, kind of just the same recipes. He really enjoyed doing, grilled salmon or grilled chicken, and then he would do this kind of, mix of, chopped up peppers and onions that he would saute with just a bunch of seasonings and stuff. SSX0528, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Are nurturers just drunk providers? Yeah, I already do that. Minus the getting drunk part. Maybe the drinking helps with the effectiveness. Maybe. It could. Who knows? A little iffy on the alcoholism is not a phrase that I thought I'd hear. Yeah, I wound up when he was like starting to get like, it was just a bit much. At some point, it became a bit much. Like, you know, you should try it. I don't recommend spending your afternoons drinking copious amounts of alcohol. I cannot recommend that. That's probably bad for your kidneys or something, so I hear. But yeah, no, like, it actually wasn't that bad. Like, because I'm not... I know that we just got married, chat. I know that we just got married and all, but, like, I feel like I need to confess. I'm not really a good cook. I can cook okay. Like, I can put a meal together. It's not gonna be very good. It's gonna be okay at best. Like, you'll teach me? Good? Okay. But there's buts, there's ands or buts here. I'm not very good at cooking, but I look really cute at a restaurant. And I feel like that's more important. So, you know, you win some, you lose some, chat. You know, sometimes you just gotta take the good with the bad. And I'm really good at the second one, so you're just gonna have to forgive me for the first one, okay? Right? Good. Waitress? No. I wouldn't be waitressing. I'd be sitting there and eating whatever you buy me, right? I'll teach you anything, although I can only cook Asian. I can make sushi. But again, that's not cooking. I wouldn't consider sushi cooking.
Previous streams have shown that Maki is a good cook, but a poor baker.
My bread skills are subpar. I will give you that one. My bread skills are... I honestly even a little more than subpar. My bread skills are a little bit terrifying how bad the bread comes out, okay? I do okay with cook. I don't do very well with cook, though. My biggest thing is that, like, I can cook if I have a recipe. I just don't really like following recipes to a T is the problem. I really just like... No Adzilla here? I forgot to add the Adzilla! Mods, write that down. Mods, remind me. Kaiju burnt cake. That wasn't my fault, okay? The cake burning was not my fault, chat. It was the alcohol's fault for letting me drink half of the bottle of wine before setting the timer for the cake in the oven for 4 hours instead of 40 minutes. Adzilla? Yeah, remember how I wanted it instead when ad breaks are running to say, run, it's Adzilla? Instead of like whatever the ad break message is, I want it to say, run, it's Adzilla. I forgot about that. Can we write that down in the mod chat? I would appreciate it. Brownies? So I did also attempt to make brownies from scratch, and they wound up like tasting they kind of they had the texture of Play-Doh. I don't know how else to describe it. It's already put in your notes. Thank you, Lionheart. I don't know how else to describe it other than like the last time I attempted to make brownies from scratch, it had the texture of Play-Doh and it was really, really bad. Chat. I don't think I've eaten anything worse in my life than trying to consume those brownies or whatever it is. They were real bad. Those weren't brownies. They were not good is what they were. They were effectively really, really, really terrible. Okay. That's all I have to say. They were not good. It's just a lack of dexterity trying to use human-sized utensils with giant kaiju hands. True! I agree. Have I ever watched Reincarnated by a Slime before? I have, but it wasn't really a show for me. It was a little fan servicey, and I just wasn't like super into it either. I thought it was just okay. You tried to substitute ingredients, not beginner level move in baking. Yeah, that's true. You're back from Edzilla! Welcome back. Kaiju waifu, not a culinary expert. Nope, I never said I was, but that's okay. We actually are going to be doing more cooking streams in the future. Wanna actually chat? So, New Year, new me, right? It's Lunar New Year, which means that we're allowed to New Year, new me, right? Was this a stream where she used brown sugar instead of regular sugar? Yes. Yes, that was here. That was in fact here. Yes. Yes. Chow will be cooking. New Year, new me, and it's Lunar New Year, right? So, I was actually gonna start meal prepping. But I don't know if that would be interesting stream content if we, like, hung out on Sunday nights and meal prep together. I don't know if that's interesting. I feel like it's not very interesting, but, like, also, it could be fun. I don't know, Chad, it could be fun to try out new recipes. Be like, oh, yes, let's do kaiju meal prep. It can work. Yeah. Meal prep for the week. There's, like, there's this guy who has a TikTok channel, right? There's this guy who has a TikTok channel, and, well, I guess first and foremost, there's, I really like, do you guys know Lena? She's a VTuber, but she does, like, IRL content, too. Her name's Lena. Lanesar? Laser? I don't know how to pronounce her last name. VTubers have fucked last names, chat. The VTuber last names are always fucked. Her name's Lena. Lena Laser? Yeah. I was like, I watch her cooking streams, and I think they're very fun, and they look interesting. Summer and winter! Hi, Raiders! Hello! Oh my gosh, so cute! So adorable! Look how many of you there were! Oh, how cute! Hello! Welcome! My name is Maki, also known as Kaiju Waifu. How was your stream? What were you guys up to? Hello! Everybody say hi, Raiders! You love Lena? She's so pretty, chat. We were just talking about looking at doing cooking streams. You had to come check out the name change. Do you like it? Isn't it cute? It's pronounced Lazar. Nadu Hotel. Wakari Masu. I thought it was like a laser because I was like, oh shit, laser beams are kind of sick though. Wait, her name's Lena and she also likes laser beams? It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, chat. No, it's laser. Yeah, no, I agree. I think you're wrong. It's not Lazar, it's laser. Laser beams are kind of sick, chat. How was your guys' stream? What were you up to? I hope you had an amazing stream. We're hanging out. We're doing chill times. I don't really follow that many cooking streamers. The only one that comes to mind is Onigiri, which I watch every now and then. I think Onigiri is really fun. She mostly does like more IRL content nowadays though. Like a lot of IRL like walking around Japan streams, which is like fine. But instead of watching someone walk around in Japan, it makes me sad because I would like to be in Japan. You know? You know, I don't know. That's how I feel. Summer was carrying us in Overwatch? Ooh, fun! When 14 straight comp games was made today? That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, I hope you guys had a good time. Had fun in Overwatch. I haven't played Overwatch in forever. The game still exists? That game still exists? That's crazy. I'm planning on moving to Hokkaido next year. Want any photos or anything? Dude, I'm planning on moving to Japan in the next, like, 2 to 3 years. They just did a big update. Oh, okay. There's a couple of games that have done big updates. There's, I guess Overwatch is one. Who else has done some big updates? I heard that, was it Marvel Rivals that had a big update recently? I think so. Helldivers 2, that's it. I'm actually planning a Helldivers collab soon. Helldivers 2, let's go! They rebranded without the 2, yeah. So, I was planning, we're just talking about some plans for some future stuff, and I got a new camera. Oh! I got a new camera because I was planning on vlogging the trip. The trip was so crazy that I didn't have an opportunity to vlog, chat. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, chat. Can you forgive me? Can you forgive me? I forgot. I didn't get a chance to vlog. I didn't get a chance to vlog the trip at all because it was so busy. And like, it sucked. And I didn't shower and I was smelly, chat. No one else was stinky. I was the stinky trading card game player. No pictures of the buffet even. I didn't get to go to a buffet. I ate at McDonald's because I was so tired. I went to McDonald's and Taco Bell and brought it back to the hotel and ate it in the bathtub while I cried. I ate it in the bathtub while I cried, chat. So I hope it's okay that I didn't vlog, because I don't think anyone wants to watch me crying in the bathtub eating McDonald's. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that. I feel like somebody would. I feel like somebody actually would like that. Wait, hold on. You were in the bathtub? You could run a hot bath at least? I actually did run the bath. I should never replace this model. This model's going away, sir. No, she's going away in like a couple weeks. She'll be gone forever. We're taking her out back and we're shooting her. She's gonna die. The model will be gone for— Hey chat. For anyone who doesn't know, I don't own the rights to this model. Can you have it? Yeah, actually you can. It is $100. You can go buy it and have this exact model yourself if you want it. I do not own the rights to her. I don't. She doesn't belong to me. Anyone can go get her. She is $100. 100 smackaroos. You can have this model. She is yours to do with as you please. That's why we're replacing her. That's why she's gonna be gone. She doesn't belong to me. She belongs to the people. And by the people, I mean whoever owns the copyright to the anime that she's from. Yeah. Remember, chat, you can always take a screenshot of the model so it'll last longer. That's true. Didn't I also go to Gordon Ramsay's while in Vegas? I did, actually. So one of the big things that I was planning on doing while I was in Las Vegas is I went to the Gordon Ramsay's kitchen restaurant because I really wanted to try the beef Wellington. I wanted to try the beef Wellington. Have a good night, Summer. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the check-in. Thank you. I really wanted to go to Gordon Ramsay's because I really wanted to... Okay, so... I don't know if you guys know this, but like... I'm really obsessed with Gordon Ramsay. Like, I watch Hell's Kitchen, like, every day. I watch Hell's Kitchen, I watch, like, Kitchen Nightmares, I watch all of his cooking shows literally every fucking day. Really? Yeah. It's my back. So, do you guys have like a TV show that you guys put on in the background? Like a Netflix show that you just toss on in the background while you're just like doing stuff to just have like some sound on? For me, it's Hell's Kitchen. I watch Hell's Kitchen all day, every day while I'm working. I put on Hell's Kitchen and I just like, I work. That's kind of it. Did I take back beef Wellington to eat in your bathtub? No, I actually went to the restaurant to eat beef Wellington. It was kind of disappointing. Like, it was, like, don't get me wrong, chat. Don't get me wrong, like, it was good. Like, it was good. But it wasn't anything special. So, and also, it was like $100 a person. So it was a little unfortunate, was my opinion. Worth King, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Yeah, it was like $100 a person, and like it wasn't that good. Like, it was okay, but it wasn't anything to write home about. Like, it was just fine. Sounds like you'd get it again then? I don't think I would. I don't think I would go back. For me, the background show I put on is SportsCenter. Oh, that's funny. That's cool. And I thought Ramses prides himself on being the best. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is it's just not... None of it was interesting. Like, it was all just like... It was good, but it wasn't like... mind-blowingly good. Like, I wasn't sitting there like, wow, this is the best, this is the best salad I've ever had. And it wasn't like, wow, this beef Wellington's flavor is insane. I can't believe I'm eating this. The only thing that absolutely blew me away was I had this sticky toffee pudding, and that was amazing. Pip, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the 8 months. His food is very generic night out food. That's how it kind of felt. Like, it was just... She's a waifu now. Hi, Zephyr! Zephyr, dude! I just opened the box that you sent me. Do you even know what you sent me? Do you even know what you sent me inside that fucking box, Zephyr? You have no idea. I told you, send me a lucky box. Look what you sent. Look at what you sent me in the mail. Yeah, I scored. Look what you sent me, dude. This is crazy. You mailed this to me. Yeah, but also, because you missed the conversation earlier, that means chat has to buy 10 model kits from us. It's true. It's true. Chat, you're legally obligated now. You're legally obligated. You missed the conversation earlier. I pulled this out of a pack at Bandai Card Fest. Check that bad boy out. I did that. I pulled him out of a pack. I pulled him out of a random pack. He's pretty cool. Is that a special card or something? This right here, this is $800 that I'm holding in my hand. This right here is 800 smackaroos. $800 in my hand. Crazy shit, chat. Crazy shit. No way. Yeah, you're referring to the previous one. The previous one is special. It's not, the previous one isn't anything super, super crazy, but it's worth a decent amount of money. It's worth a decent amount of money. Very pretty. Very pretty. $800 bill right there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's an $800 bill right there. This right here is a $3,000 bill, which is crazy. Do I like comic books? When am I getting the new model? That is a question, Neo. That is a question. I don't know. Soon. Hopefully, she said hopefully the end of this month. So, hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. The end of this month is what we're hoping for. Comic books. It's complicated. I don't like Western comic books. Not because I dislike comics, but because I dislike having to collect a bunch of books on paper. That's what I dislike. It's also the reason why I don't really read a lot of manga, because it requires Alright, chat. Can I enlighten you to some stuff? So you know how you see pictures from Japan where like people have these rooms that are absolutely completely filled with manga, and you're like, wow, that is insane. Like they must really, really, really love manga, or else how do they afford all of this stuff? Like that's crazy. Right? Manga is $1 a book in Japan. Manga is like $1 per book in Japan. So you're like, wow, they must really like manga. They collected like all 20 volumes. That's $20, chat. That is $20 of manga. Really? Yep. Versus over here in a fucking America, that shit's like $10 a book. So if you're like, I would like all 20 volumes of this book, you're looking at like $200 plus fucking dollars to collect 20 volumes. I feel like I've been ripped off. No, it's crazy. It's crazy, chat. So that is like, you know, manga is free here if you have big pockets. That's true. Anything's free if you have big pockets. Yippee! Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Welcome in. So I don't have a lot of space. I kind of I value, as I've gotten older, my values have changed a little bit. I value being more organized and having less stuff, right? Like, I don't like having so much stuff. And because of that, I don't really like comics and manga anymore. Because it's just so much stuff. And it's stuff that you have to spend a lot of money on that you read once and then it sits on the shelf for forever, right? And so I don't have that kind of like value to it anymore. I just want to be able to read. I don't want to have to like buy and collect it, you know? Like, I don't want to have to deal with that. So nowadays I mostly, like, I still read a lot of comics, but I digital read. And so because of that, the majority of the things that I read is Korean manga, which is called manhwa. Because it is, wow, okay, puppy. Because it's formatted to be read on your phone, you know? Makes sense. Manga to them is like Diary of a Wimpy Kid for us, if you know, you know. Yeah, true. True. Collecting physical manga is more of a lifestyle if you're in America then. Yep. So I read digital manga. I really mostly just read Korean stuff because it's like formatted really well for reading on your phone, and I can just kind of like lay down at night and binge read and have like a really good night, just kind of like chilling and reading a whole bunch of manga, you know? Versus stuff like, you know, like, it can be hard to read manga, like Japanese manga, on the phone because it's not really formatted in the way that makes it easy to read. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, chat. Hi, Dan Merle. How are you? I don't know. What about you guys? Do you guys read comic books? Are you big manga readers, big comic book readers? I feel like there's not like as many as there used to be, you know? People used to be really, really, really into comic books. There's just not that many anymore. It's less of a thing nowadays. Less of a thing. How's Vegas? Vegas was good! We got married. I don't know if you noticed the name change. We got married. Manga for me. You used to read comics? Yeah. You read Magic the Gathering manga? Oh, interesting. Manga. Have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out, Treon. I appreciate it. Thank you. Wishing you a great stream week and congratulations on getting a job. Good night. Take care. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I collect comic books for covers, but I love reading manga more. I do really like manga. That's why you changed your name? Yeah, we got married in Vegas. Congratulations on getting married, Dan Murrow. You can say congratulations back to me, but it's a congratulations for all of us. We're all married. We're all married. Congratulations all around. Finally finished reading and collecting volumes for my series. Most expensive journey ever. Dude, I bet. You collected them before? Just haven't gotten them back, Maki? Gotten back into them? Read manga? Have got influenced by my father. Interesting. Closest I got you reading the comic encyclopedias from the library as a kid. Ah. But yeah, comes to okay, this is a little crazy. This is a little crazy. Hope you and your loved one will be eternity. Dan Murrow, it's us. Dan Murrow, we're married. I don't know how to tell you this. You and I and everyone in chat, we are all married. I don't know how to tell you this. You got really drunk and passed out, and there was 2 Elvis impersonators and a magician there, and they just forced you to sign the paperwork. We are all married collectively. We went to Denny's, and Denny's was having free weddings for anybody who ordered a Grand Slam. And so I made a joke and I was like, I'll Grand Slam you in the bed later. And you were like, that's funny, we should go to Denny's. And then we got married because they were doing free weddings. So, what if I'm not included? That's too bad. That's too bad. You're my husbando now. You're all my husbandos. So what am I supposed to tell my wife? Welcome her to the polycule, I guess. We're all in a polycule at this point. To be fair, it was a funny joke, so I don't regret it. Good, because we didn't sign a prenup, and I'm really poor, so I think that they'd give me, alimony or something. You probably don't want that to happen. That's a crazy good deal, to be honest. Those things are usually 10 plus grand. I know, right? Even the girls are your husbandos. Yeah, boy, girl, they, them, doesn't matter. You're all my husbandos now. Congratulations on the new chat community name. You are now all my husbandos. We didn't really have a chat community name before, but now we have one. You're my husbandos. Isn't that cute? Never did get that Denny's. No, we didn't. We didn't. I'll make you a nice meal. Good, I'm kind of hungry, actually. Kaiju husbandos. Yeah, you guys are all my husbandos now. It's the cutest chat name that I've ever heard of. You're not happy. Well, that's too damn bad. Well, I would say that's too damn bad. We are married now, so I guess that makes sense. From what I've heard, you're less happy after marriage, so I feel like we're on track. I thought, the honeymoon period would last like a little bit longer for some of you, because some of you seem pretty okay. I thought we're Kaiju Rentai. Not anymore! You're my husbandos now. Now you're my husbandos, because it's easier to say. And it's cute. Congratulations on becoming my husbando. Centurion Kira, thank you so much. Chat just fused with a blob of Chimera Maki. I know. Crap. Oh no! You're still the Kaiju Rentai! We're still the Kaiju Defense Force. You happen to also be my husbandos. It's okay. If Amelie can have a bajillion names and nicknames, we can also have a bajillion names and nicknames, right? We can have a bajillion names and nicknames. How many husbandos is too many at a point? I don't think there's a number in this economy. How many of us can pitch in towards rent? Because we could get a pretty sick house, chat. Dude, if all of us just pitch in like a couple $100 a month, we could have a castle. I'm just saying, if all of us just pitched in a couple $100 a month, castle. And even if the castle doesn't come with internet, we could have enough money to pay for gig internet for like fiber wires to be installed all the way to the castle so that every room in the castle has fiber internet. Couple grand. We got this. Zenhauer, thank you so much for the check-in. Hi. A haunted castle or a normal castle? If we go for a haunted one, we could make some really cool, like YouTube videos ghost hunting in the castle. My only concern is haunted so we could have explanation for the moans. That's true. Because I was actually gonna say my only concern was, do you guys remember that one lady who was on that British TV show where they were talking, it was like a My Strange Addiction or something? where she was talking about how she has sex with a ghost every single night that haunts her bedroom. And so she was on, like, My Strange Addiction for being like, hello, my name's Carol, or whatever her British name is. And she's like, I have sex with the ghost that resides in my room. And I'm like, lady, I'm gonna be real with you. That's just masturbating. You got a real good imagination, lady. I don't know how to tell you this. I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't think that's the ghost. I think you accidentally laid on your hand weird and it went a little numb. So... I don't know, chat. I don't know. Fuck that, because it'll be cursed or haunted already. That's true. She's living in the dream, fucking her sleep paralysis demon. True! True! Does no one remember this? Man, y'all are tripping, chat. Y'all are tripping. You're crazy. You're crazy. It's really funny. I've been watching Papa Mutt do ghost hunting, and I'm like, oh, ghost hunting sounds fun. Like genuinely, ghost hunting sounds very silly and very fun, and I feel like I would really enjoy doing it. So maybe one of these days, chat, we'll go ghost hunting in our cool castle that we get now that we're all husbandos and waifu. Now that we're all husbandos and waifu, you guys can go ghost hunting with me. And we can have a castle. It's really funny. It's really funny. Because unironically, you know how the price of housing in California is kind of cooked? I mean, the price of housing everywhere is kind of cooked, but the price of housing in California is kind of cooked. So I went on this whole, like, little internet kick for a while where I was like, here's the price of an absolute shithole in the worst area of, like, the most crime-ridden corners of Los Angeles. And then here's the equivalent castle that I could get in Scotland. So... I was like, I spent a lot of time watching that and like looking over that, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, maybe I could have this like city with a whole bunch of bullet holes in it and like maybe be at risk of getting robbed every night, or I could have a castle with a moat. Wouldn't that be cool? People who have sleep paralysis demons, what the fuck are those and what are they like? Sleep paralysis demons? It's like a phenomenon where your brain is like in REM sleep early, but you're still like partially awake. Like you're still cognizant and able to see things, but because of like the weird state of REM sleep that your brain is in, you're not able to move. And it's like dream state things are occurring, but you're not physically able to do anything about it. It's very crazy, Neo. It's very wild. It's some crazy stuff. I've never had sleep paralysis. I have seen the Hat Man though. I will say I've seen the Hat Man personally, and if you don't know who the Hat Man is, chat, the Hat Man is the man that comes and visits when you take too much Benadryl. Me too. Yeah. The Hat Man really likes Benadryl, and if you happen to take too much Benadryl, he comes and he says hello. It's the exact same Hat Man. If you've ever accidentally taken too much Benadryl, you've seen the same Hat Man. He's just the same guy. I've had that happen once and it was terrifying. Yeah, it's crazy. Never had a sleep paralysis demon before me either, just the Hat Man. I'm so unsettled that the Hat Man is a widely known paralysis demon. Yeah, have you never seen the Hat Man before? Gonna have to try that tonight. Don't recommend it. It's not great. It does not feel good. I had sleep paralysis once. Forced myself up because I really had to use the bathroom. That's crazy. That's crazy. Has anyone... Okay, I've had this happen to me a little bit too many times than I want to admit. has anyone dreamed that they got up and went to the bathroom and then almost pissed themselves in bed because they thought they were on the toilet as an adult? Like, I know little kids have dealt with that kind of stuff before, and like it's part of like a little kid's potty training. Have you ever done that as an adult? Because I may or may not have had that happen to me in recent memory. Mayhaps have had that happen in recent memory. No need to add any addendums or extra thoughts onto that one. Nothing too crazy, chat. Nothing too crazy. Nothing to see here. Who'd say yes to that? Can't be just me, right? It can't be just me. I think Maki's done that before. I don't know what you're talking about. That's wild. I don't know what you're talking about. That would be crazy. I don't know, chat. I don't know about this. Okay, let me see. I need 4 long boys and 4 short boys, and they like feed into each other like these. Ah, I did something similar once when I was knocked out on cold meds. See, it's not just me, chat. It's not just me. Other people have done it. Other people have done it. It's not just me. Naruhoto. I see. My mate Paul. Yeah, Paul. Simple solution. Run into the wall. If you're dreaming, you'll wake up. True. But if I'm not dreaming, I would pee my pants. On the wall. Which is probably not good. We probably don't want me to piss the wall. I'm not... I am potty trained. I will have you know. You don't have to worry about that, chat. I am, in fact, potty trained. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 1 more to go. Oh, 1 goes on the end. Down there. 1, 2, 3. We'll put 1 more. Similar experience after getting meds for a bad ear infection. Ouch, dude. The worst dreams are the 2 realistic ones. They just keep repeating. For me, it's that when I get too tired, I start to see things out of the corner of my eye that look like, you know, like people or like crazy bullshit, you know? Like I get terrified that I like see weird things out of the corner of my eyes. Oh, this is really pretty. I like this. This flower is called baby's breath, chat. It's one of my favorite flowers in the whole world. Baby's breath is like one of my all-time favorite flowers. Love baby's breath, chat. Love baby's breath. And now we have baby's breath to go with our roses. Aw, it's so pretty. I love it so much. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It's really starting to come together. Okay, we gotta build more of these green towers for our baby's breath. That's what we need, chat. Let's scoop them all over. Scoop, 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 scoop. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Scoop, scoop, scoop. The shadow people. I'm not an easy sleeper. It's a problem. I get really, I don't know what it is. I'm really anxious at night. I don't know why. I don't know what happened in my life to cause me to be such an anxious little guy at night. But when I'm sleeping, I fight demons in my sleep, chat. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just fighting demons all night in my sleep because I kick. I like throw the blankets off. I pull the blankets back on. I throw them off. I pull them back on. I kick people. I toss and I turn. I yank the blankets all over the place. I sleep talk. Yo, thank you for subscribing. Hi, Rizo. How are you? I also sleep talk. It's not often, but I have been known to say some bullshit in my sleep. I've also sleepwalked before. It hasn't happened in a really long time, but I have sleepwalked before. You thought those petals were for some sort of Xeon mobile suit? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no, we're still working on the flowers. I'm having a lot of fun actually doing Legos. I think I'm really starting to have fun building Legos, chat.
I don't know how to tell you this, chat, but I really think I'm starting to have fun building Legos, so I think I'm gonna build Legos more often.
Kaiju waifu demon slayer? Yes. I do wake up at 3 a.m. I wake up like in the middle of the night to pee pretty often. Do I save my social security in my sleep? I'm Canadian, so I have it's not social security, it's something different. It's called a social insurance number, and it's not the same deal. But Maki, the Gunpla backlog. I know, but what if we built some Legos? What if instead we just had a little bit of fun and we built some Legos, chat? I love Legos. I like having a lot of fun with Legos with you. Yubby! Thank you for subscribing. How may I support you the most? You could call me a you could call me a good girl. That's all. How much does gifting and subbing support you? Right now, I will say, we are currently on a push to get an increase. Yay, thank you. We are currently on a push to get an increased revenue split from Twitch. So because of that, I will say the best way to support is tier 3 subs, both on Twitch and on YouTube. I think it's tier 3, whatever the $25 sub a month amount is. I get the highest revenue split from Twitch and YouTube for the $25 a month sub. And also, anyone who is a tier 3 sub to me, which is the $25 a month amount, I mail you guys a postcard once every season. So you guys get seasonal postcards. We just sent out a Christmas postcard in end of December. We're gonna have a springtime one that's gonna be coming out at the end of March. I'm gonna be mailing out to people. And then we're gonna, it carries on. We'll have like a summertime one. After that, we'll do like a very cute little fall one, and then we'll do another like Christmas holiday kaiju one. So if you guys happen to want to support the channel and you also want some merch coming to you at like regular intervals with handwritten postcards from me, then it's the highest tier of sub, and you will receive a postcard every season. If you sub on YouTube, you have to like let one of the mods in the Discord server know that you did, and like just like send screenshot or whatever of like your sub tier, and they'll take care of like the all the technical side point in the Discord server, get you into the like the special. We have a special channel for tier 3 subs. They get to see all the cool stuff first, so they get like an easy sneak peek at like all the cool stuff. But yeah, that's it. If you're like, oh, how do I support this kaiju? That is the best way to do it. Otherwise, just hanging out and watching the stream. Hey Maki, I like your new handle name. Not only does it suit you well, it rhymes a bit. Aw, thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. Thank you. I really like the new name too. Tier 3 is where the cool kids are, I swear. They're pretty cool kids. I will say that. They have a lot of fun in there. There's a whole handful of them. We have our own little shtick going on. Our shtick. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need one more. 4. Also, tier 3 subs get access to the tier 3 Discord channel. Lots of sneak peek stuff. I don't know if you mentioned it. I didn't! No, they do also get... The tier 3 subs have seen... Have they seen the full new model? I feel like they have. I feel like they've gotten sneak peeks of it. They've seen all the art for it, so that's close enough to seeing the new model. That's close enough to seeing the whole brand new model. Wait, weren't you talking about confusion with some furry inflation person? Yeah, so she actually, she's not really on the internet anymore. She's gone. So that's why I have the handle now. She used to be on the internet and then she disappeared. So now, haha, joke's on you. Would I lay eggs to have children? If I had eggs... I don't know, chat, do I lay eggs? I don't know. I feel like I need somebody to check for me. Thank you very much. I will support our waifu simply because you're a good girl. Thank you. I appreciate it. Right, but she'll turn up on searches and stuff. She didn't. At a wish, not to sound conceited or anything. Not to sound conceited or anything, okay? If you guys Google search for Kaiju Waifu, I think I'm gonna be the top result. It might take a little while for all the changes and everything to go through and whatnot for the name changes. I'm pretty sure when you Google Kaiju Waifu, I'm gonna be the top result. I am, at least not now. I am not, at least not right now. Yeah, so it'll happen eventually. She's probably up there first for now. But as soon as everything finishes it going through, like it'll be fine. I'm not concerned about it. How should we check whether or not you lay eggs, Maki? I don't know, man. Just like look up there or something. I don't know. Keep a watch. Use that period tracker app that they built for VTubers. I don't know. Let me know when it's egg laying season and we can be on high alert to see if eggs are happening, okay? we can be on high alert. Make sure. We're gonna keep tabs on it. We're gonna see if eggs are happening, chat. That's the only way we can go about it. Alright. I don't know of any other methods. Alright, chat? I don't know any other methods. Alright, gamers. This kaiju is EP. If you need us to check, just let us know. Okay, good. I'll let you know. This kaiju is EP. It is very late. I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. First on the page, the first page there is my YouTube announcement. There's some Instagram artist with that name and some Steam game. I'm not concerned. I'm sure it depends on what you've searched for, but if we give it time, I'm sure I will be up there as the first result. We literally got the name changed today. So the search engine optimization is going to take a little bit of time to go through. But, chat, I start the new job in a month. We're going to be able to stream earlier. We're going to be able to stay later. We're going to be able to have longer streams. We're going to be able to have more consistent streams. We're going to be able to have more consistent content being recorded, going out. I'm really, really, really excited. So give me like some time. I gotta start at the new job. I don't start for like a month. So we gotta go through that whole song and dance of like onboarding and drug testing and background checking and all of those fun things. And then I'm excited because we're gonna have a really good year together, chat. We're gonna have a really good year together. Anyway, gamers, thank you for hanging out with me. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I didn't really make a schedule and I don't really have a plan. So we'll figure it out. We're gonna do something together tomorrow. Maybe we'll play some video games. Maybe we'll watch some videos. Who knows? We'll do something. We'll figure it out together. Okay? We'll figure it out together. In the meantime, we should find somebody to raid on Twitch. YouTube is just gonna go, you guys are just getting the night-night. You're gonna get put in a box and you're gonna get a forehead kiss and I'm gonna tell you good night, chat. And I'm gonna set you down and I'm gonna say good night, chat, goodbye. Good night and goodbye. Good night and goodbye, chat, is what I'm gonna say to YouTube. But on Twitch, we're gonna send you guys off to somebody. We're gonna give you a little forehead kiss, pat you on the back, and send you off to somebody who is streaming. Who is streaming right now? What if... Hear me out. What if we sent you over to my dearly beloved friend that we're gonna be collabing with this weekend? Dragonspit. You guys wanna go hang out with Dragonspit? We'll send you over to Spitty, because she's very cute and we love her very much. Dragonspit's very adorable. So, have a raid message. And then enjoy Dragonspit. Good night, everybody. I will see you on the flip side. Good night. Have fun with Spitty. Goodbye.